Leave those standings up. I want to see.
Oh, they'll be up.
That's right. I'd be 7-2, 7-3 if I would have started the right quarterback, Terry.
If.
The standings are in.
Yeah.
I would have been the high point totaler of the week if I would have started the right quarterback.
Don't you get a little bonus cash for that?
Oh, $20.
Well,
yes.
$20, you know. $20. Buy a nice lunch with that.
Is that
I
right?
guess so.
You get 3 lunches with that.
Yeah, probably.
Quite a wipe.
Quite a wipe, huh?
I'm just playing, not really. Anyhow, good morning to you. How you doing there? Nice
I'm
to see you.
good.
What's
How
going
are
on?
you?
What's the latest? I saw your breasts look big this morning. What's happening?
Wow, do they?
Yes.
I'm feeling kind of plump.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't
Why
know,
do they
maybe
look
it's
extra
the
big?
shirt.
Did you cook them?
No. Maybe it's the shirt.
Okay.
Could be
It's
that.
a shirt?
Yeah, it's just one of those tight shirts that when
tidy.
it's a tight shirt,
Wear that
you know.
tight, like cranberry shirt there.
All right, trying to.
Accentuates the boob/nipples.
Right. Well, nipples are already accentuated.
I understand.
boy.
So that's just,
Just that much more.
Yeah. You know.
Yes.
What can I say? So,
Maybe we're knocked up again.
how about no? It's a little bit
all
more
heard
of a
that before.
process.
Is that something you want to consider, Terry? I mean, 5 kids.
Jeez, no.
Very fertile lady you are.
I am.
Very fertile Filipino woman that you are. You can't ever just dismiss it without considering the possibility, right?
I can dismiss it
Okay.
easily.
It's been dismissed.
It has.
All right.
How about him? Why doesn't he get on the job?
Pregnant.
It's not why my boobs are big. They're big for other reasons.
You're not pregnant.
No.
There's not going to be an announcement in a couple of weeks.
Oh, no.
All right.
That would be cool, though.
No,
You should have another one.
Shut up.
You should have one more, Terry. You can't stop at 5.
Table for 8, please.
Yeah, you need an even number. It makes everything easier.
That's right.
Yeah, right. Anyway. No,
know-
that's all right.
How much do I have to give you to make you have one more, Terry?
None. 0. Millions. Upon
So
millions.
there's some number.
Oh, sure. Everybody has a price. You've always said that.
Wow. I've always said that? I don't know if I've always said that, but it's been said, yes.
It'd be less than millions. Why wouldn't you do it?
Wow.
Well, let's see, Stephen.
Bring another healthy child into the world that you can take care of, Terry, with your means and your knowledge and your
Everybody should have a mother like Terry. She's
yes.
Yeah, whatever.
and all
you are a good
that
mother.
big
Thank you.
boobage to breastfeed with.
Yeah, they were nourished well.
All right.
Definitely that.
sprouting like weeds.
All right, but you're not pregnant.
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, there's a lot to
let's
this.
worry about everybody else being pregnant, not me.
There's a lot of other. Well, you know, I'm pregnant, Terry.
No, I know. And how's that going? Is she doing good?
Due on January 6th, baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Scheduled in, sliced, dice, and here's a baby.
Slice her and pull it out by the ankle, baby.
Give a spank and let him wail.
Because once you, and then he's off and running.
Yeah.
Once you go C-section, you never go back, Terry.
I guess not.
And because the first was delivered via C-section, it's not like she can have a vaginal birth the second time around. That's not how it's done. People don't realize that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that
not
they couldn't.
possible.
I've heard of that.
It's not possible, really.
At all? Ever?
Possible, I
It
think.
is possible.
But I think
Well-
it's better if you don't.
Right.
The doctor even said it's not possible, basically.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's what the
I
doctor
didn't know
said. I
that.
can only go on what he said.
Wow.
So if you had the first time around, I mean, maybe technically, physically, it's possible, but it's very risky and it's very
Right.
dangerous.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because if you're pushing, you're just going to split that big
Right.
wound
the
wide
wound,
open.
Yeah.
Now, they make a new wound, right? They don't do the same wound.
No, they
or
make
do-
the same wound.
Oh, really?
Cut in the
It's
same
not gonna be
place.
like
Sliced up,
multiple wounds.
Multiple wounds.
mutilated body.
2004, 2006, 2000.
Yeah, I know.
Same wound, baby. Why wouldn't they go on the same wound?
I'm not. Well, my mom didn't do that, but that was
Well, it was a different time.
a different time.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Anacortes. You're a small town. You know.
Yes.
I can't see the other one. I'll just try right
And
here.
what kind of anesthesia today? All right.
Yeah. Big day ahead, right?
Huh?
Big day ahead?
What makes you assume that? I have
I don't
nothing
know.
planned.
Oh, I don't
Anyway.
Well, it's Tuesday.
Right.
It is?
Yes.
Well, we're going to make
you
sure.
see?
Huh? You know what? Let's cut our losses.
Dancing.
T-Man.
Where do they teach you to talk like this? In some Panama City sailor want a hump bar? Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
Brangelina having a family bonding weekend in India. Maddox goes for a ride on Dad Pitt's shoulders.
I need one of them family bonding weekends in India.
Do ya?
That sounds like, very rewarding.
Does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it brings the family closer together.
Kind of relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
When you leaving?
There's not a big mall there to just distract you. There's a lot of time to focus on the family, I imagine.
Right.
Maybe there are big malls. I don't know what's going on in India.
I don't.
Haven't been there in a while.
Brangelina having a family bonding weekend in India.
Yes.
Maddox goes for a ride on Dad Pitt's shoulders as Mama Angelina carries Sahara and stops at a vendor to buy an ice cream cone.
Oh, yeah.
Angie's shooting the movie A Mighty Heart.
Mighty hard on.
Oh.
I saw the video myself right
All
there.
right.
Yeah, it's quite the porno.
Sounds like a mall. They got an ice cream shop.
Mm-hmm.
Just as long as you can check fantasy football, you'll be fine.
There it is. That's what keeps me from bonding with the family.
Oh.
Fantasy football.
Yeah. Yeah.
What keeps you from bonding with the family, sir?
I go with Shockley. Shockley, New York Giants, we got our asses whipped over on Sunday. But we got our asses whipped. But I guess what? I tell you what, I have a prediction right now.
Oh, Lord. John.
It's not in fantasy football, but I have a prediction.
Yes.
I am saying our beautiful...
All right, you get back to us on that. Terry,
Well,
what
you know
else?
what he is trying to do.
Nostradamus.
He knows that if he does what he's not supposed to do,
Right.
that he's done again. So
Huh?
so he's treading lightly as to what he's
He
saying.
doesn't know how to tread lightly, Terry. I don't know what you're talking about. Either do you, by the way. But John is certainly the sports guru, no doubt about it. Mm-hmm. And any prediction he wants to make, we would certainly take seriously, but it would take about 4 hours to spit out. So who's going to sit around and wait for it? What else is going on, Terry?
Got some news about K-Fed. Apparently, he was at the Maryland Walmart recently.
Oh, jeez.
And we have some video to prove it.
Someone there took video?
Yeah.
On their, what, cell phone?
Something,
No one's
I
got
don't know.
camera cell phones at Walmart.
Apparently, too, he signed an autograph for a woman.
Really?
And, yeah.
He was
Got
at
a couple
Walmart
of fans
buying
there.
what? Furniture for his new apartment?
Undies, they say.
He was buying underwear. Mm-hmm. He's at Walmart buying underwear.
Yeah, in Hagerstown Town, Maryland.
I'm sure.
All right.
I got to see the video to believe it.
Okay, hold on.
I look at the video, I see him pushing Kilbreath out of the way for the last package of undies.
Yeah.
3 packs are good deals, man.
Like they wear the same size.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he's got to, he's on a budget now.
So he's already starting to become a more savvy shopper, and he's
Knows where the deals are.
going to Walmart for the 8-pack.
Right. Do you want to see the video?
What site? YouTube or what?
TMZ.com.
TMZ.com. Yes. The next big site to be bought up should be TMZ.com. And they have the footage of Kevin Federline shopping at Walmart. And
Yes.
you're convinced it's Kevin Federline.
Oh, yeah, I see that it is.
Do you see John anywhere in the shot there?
No.
You don't.
Roll back the presses, we roll back it now. Kevin Federline looks like Angeline's got the mines in his ass.
All right.
Okay.
Just useless.
Interesting song, though.
It certainly wasn't original.
That should be on K-Fed's new album.
Yeah,
So you could spin your little laptop around and show me Kevin Federline
Yes.
buying underwear in Walmart.
Well, he's actually now talking to fans and smiling and
Man.
yeah, got a big old earring in his, a couple of earrings in his ears.
Talk about embracing the loser single life that he has years to look forward to.
Yeah.
Talk about diving in quickly to that world.
I know.
No better way to break myself into my new life than going to Walmart and buying undies.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Buy myself some tidy whities. Wow. Talk about from the penthouse to the outhouse.
Well, that's what happened.
So now you have me convinced. Now I haven't even seen it yet, but you have me
No, yeah,
convinced
it's
that
him.
this footage is, and Pasty Dave is watching it right now. I can see behind the glass. Is that Kevin Federline or what?
It sure looks like Kevin Federline, yep.
It's him.
It's him.
Mm-hmm. Or just a bunch of dudes with a friend. Looks a lot like Kevin Federline.
No.
Okay, we can make big news right now. Just walk through the Walmart. Not, you're
It's him.
100% sure.
I'm 100% sure.
100%?
Yes. Granted, he's with his little posse. Whatever they. I mean, and they are little. So.
Even his posse have paper bags over their heads.
They're going,
The hell's happened to
I know.
our lives as a posse?
We were sitting back last time just smoking weed in Brittany's house.
We were the coolest posse ever. Now look at us. Buying the 12-pack in Walmart.
I bring 4 friends with me when I buy underwear, though. Pretty standard, I think.
Yes, well.
Oh, my gosh.
Hmm.
So, yeah, that's what it's come
If he
to.
didn't have his friends to be back up, to support him, to be bodyguards, if you will, people in the store would have put the underwear right on him and then give him a wedgie. Underwear he hasn't even really tried on yet.
Right.
So they're there to protect and
You should
serve.
be able to try it on, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure you find a way, Steve.
These aren't going to work.
And then you forget they're on, walk out with it, and have the security guard meet you in the parking lot, and you tell them how you forgot they were on.
There's no security tag on my underwear. I guarantee you that.
Uncomfortable moment.
Yeah, you can just have them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in the free pile when you check out.
TMZ.com, ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested as pictures, as video of Kevin Federline shopping in Walmart for underwear.
Oh, that's nice. He is signing autographs for people.
Looks very friendly, is that right?
Yeah, he looks like a good guy.
Oh, well. Well, it's hard to be a bad guy in Walmart.
I don't know why she'd ever leave him.
It's hard to be a dick in Walmart when you're buying the 12-pack.
Yeah.
I'm too cool for you.
Don't you know who I am?
Yeah.
Now, is this on sale?
Like, well, somebody please buy my CD so I can sign it.
Right.
It's hard to feel too big about yourself when you're shopping for undies in Walmart.
I understand.
You have no choice but to have a little smile on your face and share a little chuckle with the people. That's how you do it, Terry. There you go.
I bet you he was buying Walmart undies even when he had a lot of money with Brittany.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's the kind of guy to just stick with it, you know.
Right.
No matter how much money he
What's
gets.
that squeaking? What am I hearing?
Probably
His chair.
probably my
Your chair?
Yeah.
You're rocking back and forth like a mental
Yes.
patient
I'll
again?
WD-40 it for you later.
All right. And fix the chair, too.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Steven.
What was that?
That was my chair.
Was that your chair?
No, it was this thing that snapped on the...
Rubber bands in your braces again, or what?
I guess so. I thought I'd click the mic off, but I didn't, I guess. Because I knew it was coming, so...
You fell back again, or what?
Pretty much, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, look, Scott, his chair made noise, too.
All right. Not the same kind of noise, but all right, whatever. Okay, we're off to a great start today.
Well,
We got an incoherent John. We got Stephen, a mental patient, all his life here, and I don't know what the hell's going on.
all right.
We're still taking to the top.
Right.
What?
All right, we're going to take a break, ladies and gentlemen. And when we come back, we're going to start over again. And pretend this never happened.
Is he crying?
Why is he crying?
Is he crying? I don't think he was crying.
Did you fall back and break your
He's laughing.
spinal cord?
He has visions of Stephen falling back and breaking his spinal cord, which I think he did years ago, and just nobody's told
And
him.
he just took over, and my God darn, he just took over something. It was called the thyroid disease. The thyroid disease kicked in.
Yeah, and John just laughing so hard he's peeing in his pants. That's what that is.
All right, because it
I thought he
sounded
was
like
crying,
he
yeah.
was crying.
Stephen is the most non-coordinated man in his 30s you're ever going to meet in your life. Falls back in his chair all the time.
Wow, yeah, I'm just awful.
No muscularity whatsoever. Not an athletic bone in his body.
Muscularity.
Where is the muscle on Stephen Kilbreth? Find me the muscle.
He's
Oh, you wanna
got
see my muscle?
some. Come on. Whoa.
Where? What
No,
what body part has the muscle?
He's got some muscle.
Where?
He's got nice calves.
That muscle to carry that child around all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
But women do it, too.
Yes. So
No, he
that's your,
does
Oh,
have
so women have muscles, too.
that's your weight training program?
Right now it is, yeah.
And before it was what?
Nothing.
And after?
Probably nothing, would be
Right.
my guess.
All
So
right.
this is it right now.
Okay. Thank you so much for helping.
The T-Man Show.
Maybe this would teach you to listen to authority.
It's the sex shocker that's rocketing around the world. K-Fed's playing hardball, threatening to expose a rumored sex tape.
Where all the magic happens.
Where all the magic happens.
Okay.
Where all the magic happens.
Yeah.
To expose a rumored sex tape.
Where all the magic happens.
Now, the British tabloid reports Kevin's threatening to release a 4-hour tape unless Britney coughs up $30 million.
Yeah, there it is again. 4-hour sex tape.
Yeah.
Implying that you'll be watching 4 hours of sex.
Well, it's magic.
Yes. That's a lot of magic. Even David Copperfield's out there going, whoa. That's a lot of magic.
So I'm sure they'll get a lot of lookers. I mean, if you want to see a lot of magic, which is rare.
I'm not saying that I'm not going to look and everyone's not going to look, but I'm just not expecting to see 4 hours of sex. All right? Now, of course, even remembering back to the Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee video, it wasn't really like a 4-hour sex tape. There was a lot of moments, and then there was a lot of laughing on the boat that I could have done without. A lot of chatter in the truck or whatever they were driving in that I could have done without.
Him steering the boat with his wiener is priceless.
That I needed. But there were a lot of scenes I could have done without.
Okay.
But are they giving me the impression, calling it a 4-hour sex tape, that I'm watching 4 hours of sex in one session?
Well,
I don't care how in love. I don't care how new the sex is. I don't care how into her he was because it was early in their relationship. 4 hours of sex is a trifle long.
Okay,
All right.
yeah.
Not one session. Maybe you edited some stuff together.
Well, if it's multiple sessions, then all right.
Different outfits.
Well,
Then
but
all right.
but what it sounds like is that it is like you say initially it's a 4-hour long. It's not all spliced together. Kind of. It's like I think it's like them sitting around playing chess, but
Oh, yeah, they mentioned that
stuff
yesterday.
like that.
There's talk of them playing chess together.
Yeah, all day
That must
long.
be one hell of a game.
Yeah, they were just basically spent 4 hours in one
Let me tell
day.
you, Russian grandmasters will be studying that one. That must be a chess clinic between Kevin Federline and Britney Spears.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk about rook to E8. Oh, what a move. Yes. Nice job there, K-Fed.
Well, she's sitting around butt naked, right?
Oh, well.
With the chessboard right there on the
All right.
bed.
Now it's making some sense.
See?
Okay.
So you can do that for 4 hours, and then they play a little bit.
Shove my rook in there.
Right,
Okay.
if you want.
Mhm.
Try this move,
See if you
honey.
can handle the bishop.
Kevin's threatening to release a 4-hour tape unless Britney coughs up $30 million
4-hour tape!
and custody of their kids. Britney's always denied any sex tape exists.
I think what Federline is really doing by contesting custody is court-approved blackmail.
How is it even court-approved? How does the court approve this kind of blackmail?
Well.
Yeah, we want to see it too. Go for it, K-Fed.
Yeah.
How is this coming down as court-approved blackmail? Isn't all blackmail non-court-approved? Kid-tested, court-approved? What's going on here?
I
Explain this to me. He's saying, I'm going to release this sex tape if you don't give me $30 million and the kids.
Whoa.
And they're saying, oh, well, that makes sense to us too. Yeah, go for it.
Shocked he wants the kids. He doesn't seem like...
He doesn't want the kids. He wants them for a week, and then he wants to give them back and get more money and then have his little visitation like a lot of dads out there. They'll start every weekend. They'll go to every other weekend. They'll have them a couple weeks in the summer, and then they'll just hear stories about their dad. That's how it goes. With guys like Kevin Federline. And guys like John, who has a daughter, hasn't seen her for years. And drinks away his misery. Right.
Ashley had my daughter last weekend.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't understand.
And what did you and your daughter do last weekend?
We had a great time, but
I understand you had a great time. I'm sure you did. How could you not have a great time when you're hanging out all weekend with John? But what did you do?
First of all, I'm not Kevin Federline, and I look nothing like that little mother freaking effing ass. But you know what? When it comes down to Pasty Dave,
forget Pasty Dave. You had your daughter for this past weekend, you say, and I would like to know a couple of things that you did.
Well, we just hung out pretty much. We played the new Monopoly game that just came out.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of new properties out on the new Monopoly game, and we played it, and we had a great time.
Right, okay. So that makes a lot of sense then. I totally am trying to see
And
it
I
here.
want to know where Pasty leans and greens and grinds over everything else. You know, I think Pasty Dave is a great producer, but I don't
It's important
understand.
to us. Yes.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, I said it's important to us that you feel that way, because if he wasn't seen by you
Well,
as a
you
great
know what? He
producer,
wears
he'd
the
be
same
out on his
holiest
ass.
jeans, and he never steps outside the studio to show anybody in the U.S. anything that they're wearing.
Huh?
All right. In other words, John invited Pasty over for dinner again last night.
Oh.
And
he
Pasty
said no.
declined his invitation.
Really?
And then John had to visualize, without being able to see firsthand, what kind of jeans he was wearing last night. I think that's what I got from that.
Holy jeans!
Yes. He's very, very consumed with thoughts about Pasty in his jeans.
Loves Pasty.
Loves Pasty, and even more than loving Pasty, he loves the thought of Pasty in his jeans.
I guess so.
Yeah.
The magnum bursting out.
That's right.
Yeah, he's got a magnum and is really bruising out.
Okay.
See?
Hey, but let me tell you right now.
You've told us enough. That's enough. I don't know what he's told us. But he has a daughter. That has been confirmed, Terry.
Yeah, but every time you ask him what you did.
14 years old.
Right.
But he hasn't seen her for years, despite what he wants to tell you. And because of the pain he must feel due to that, he drinks his life away.
Yeah. No, I don't!
Okay, then.
No, I don't.
So, besides Monopoly, what do they do?
Well...
T-Man!
Yes, John.
Why do you think I drink my life away?
Because I just explained it. Listen.
No,
yes, you should listen to the program. It's catching
and
up.
And you think you're all that because you're a radio personality that's got no class.
Mm-hmm. And if I had class,
think I drink my life away?
if I had class, I'd be saying what about your relationship between you and your daughter?
Why don't you take over Mr. Producer Pasty Dave and run with his broken down jeans?
What would I be saying to you about your daughter if I had class? Now, I, in a classless way, said you feel bad about your daughter and yours.
I don't appreciate people talking F about my daughter.
Okay. So you want me not to speak about her ever again? You want me to forget the fact that we know you have a daughter? Because that would be the classy move.
But I don't want you talking F about it.
Okay, so what should I say? I only speak the facts. You haven't seen her for years, despite the fact that you have... You have this fantasy about playing Monopoly with her that never happened. You have some kind... What did he say?
I don't even know.
I want you to F your mother freaking out.
All right, well, you're a little too late for that. Anyway...
Once you run down with your goddamn big old bucket with Jewish
I'm a step ahead of you. He doesn't like it.
Taking every break every time Jewish holidays comes around.
He doesn't.
You're Jewish. You hate the white people. You hate the
hate white people, yes. I'm a black Jew that hates white people, Terry. Now he's got it. He has me pegged. I hate to be exposed like that on the radio, but he has done, obviously, a lot of research about me like I have done on him.
Wow.
And he knows exactly who I am. All these years I tried to hide, Terry, but now the truth is out. T-Man, black Jew to the stars, and I'll get all you white people if it's the last thing I do.
I'm out of here.
Yes. Apparently, my sources are a little bit better than his, Terry.
That's why he's a little sensitive.
Someone's a little sensitive about the whole kid thing.
Oh, but wait, we have a son, too, somewhere out there.
He wants me to be able to talk about his daughter. He said I didn't have to make the daughter off limits, Terry.
Right,
But he wants me to talk about them in a classy way. But what classy way can I talk about them?
There is none.
There's nothing
because
to talk
he doesn't,
about.
You're
except
right.
for the fact that he doesn't see her and he has these fantasies about playing Monopoly with her or whatever the case may be.
Right, I understand. I gotcha.
If I could think of a classy way to, I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
If I asked him, do you want me to stop talking about you and your daughter altogether? If he would have said yes, I would have said fine. But he said, no, you can talk about us, but in a classy way. Well, what classy way is there? What classy way? There's nothing.
In regards to
John,
John,
seen her for years.
Right. In regards to John, there are none.
It's sad that he makes up hanging out with her instead of just hanging out with her.
Right, and
Yes.
she probably has a stepdad who's really her dad.
Instead of making up stories about hanging out with her and seeing her last weekend, why doesn't he make arrangements to actually see her this weekend?
I already had. You know what, you mother.
Oh, jeez, John.
You know what?
Obviously, this pains you.
Bitch,
this pains you. We hit a chord. We hit a
boat. The only
boat.
reason I'm getting angry is because you will not shut your trap about my daughter.
All right,
okay?
well, I asked you. If you want me to stop. If you want me to stop talking about.
Ass up. All you do is run your bow-legged bitch's ass and teeth everywhere in my grill. Just a hate on it, T.
All right, listen. I'm going to ask you one last time.
Wow.
I'm going to ask you in all respect and kindness, as much as I can muster up for a drunk like you.
Having my program. Hello, before we pay the bills. Go ahead, T.
He's getting ready to send us to break, Terry. If you would like me to never refer to the fact that you have a daughter on the air again, I will be more than happy to do that.
I don't mind if you bring up the fact that I have a daughter.
Well, then
that's fine.
I'm glad I can bring it up.
Don't ever talk.
And in bringing it up, I wonder why you don't make arrangements to get together with her.
Oh, jeez. You're talking mess about him, not her.
Yeah, he's not talking about the daughter.
I'm talking to T.
I don't know word one. I don't know thing one about her. So how can I make fun of her? I'm just making fun of you.
Didn't we have a deal?
Why don't you get together with your daughter?
Yeah.
Well, it was my weekend this weekend, next weekend.
He's still stuck on that lie.
Right.
He's still stuck on these fantasies, Terry. Instead of dealing with the reality of the situation.
Would you let me segue out of this? Let me tell you what, T, didn't we talk about this approximately almost 3 to 4 weeks ago before you guys went to California?
Never.
And you said...
Never talked to you about this in my life.
Put it on our agenda. Did you not say that, T?
I never said anything. I don't know. He just makes up so much stuff that sounds like it has some basis of truth. It has absolutely no basis of truth.
I need to roll back the tape from that.
Yes, absolutely do. Roll back the tape.
Please, now.
I can't do it live. I need to find it because it was 3 weeks ago.
Go through the John archives and roll back on that tape.
Welcome to the T-Man in the Morning Show. I hope you got your bills in. And guess what? When I pay my child support bill, and we're paying only our bills. But we're going to pull a bill out of the hopper. We'll be back right after these hours.
The T-Man Show.
This will be the high point of my day. It's all downhill from here.
It could turn into an all-out war.
No doubt Kevin and Brittany partied before they had kids. And I'm guessing that everything she did in private that she doesn't want made public is going to cost her for him to go away.
So, how much money is at stake?
So screw the prenup, Terry. This dude's getting paid according to what people are saying now.
Oh, sure.
Because Brittany's going to pay him to shut his ass.
So, how much money is at stake? A new report adds up Brit's bucks.
Right.
Brittany's $150 million fortune includes $24 million from music, $14 million in homes.
$150 million they're saying she has. I don't think it was that high. We speculated about 90 to 100 million. 150 million.
Woohoo!
$20 million in endorsements and a reported $30 million in the bank. But Brittany apparently can't give away a photo of herself.
You could get a toaster with that, Terry.
Yeah, I think you can.
30 million, yes.
Give away a photo of herself and second son, Jaden James.
Right.
Brittany's reps reportedly approached Vogue, which featured Britt on the cover in 2001, offering a spread to introduce baby Jaden to the world. But the magazine reportedly said no.
Wow, denied by Vogue.
Yeah, we've had enough of those crappy spreads. We're done with it.
And don't expect any free advice from Brit's old flame, Justin Timberlake.
Hey, you have anything to say about the recent divorce with Brittany and Kevin?
Yeah, there's a war going on in Iraq.
And
there's a war going on in Iraq. And I'm sure you're thinking about it every day there, Justin.
Oh, yeah. Doing what you can.
Yeah. You just found out about it, though.
Instead of bringing the soldiers back, he's bringing sexy back.
Yeah,
you really see where his priorities are.
Yes.
Doing a fine job.
He really cares.
Stupid comment. Of course, everyone knows the war going on in Iraq. Now answer the question, dope.
Yeah. He doesn't care.
That $300 lunch you just spent, there's a war going on in Iraq. Whatever.
I know.
What else is going on in the world there, Terry? Give me a quick story. What do you have happening?
Well,
I have important information to release in this hour, Terry.
Okay.
As far as it pertains to tomorrow morning's program, the things we'll be doing on it to give away some very fine prizes. You know, we have 2 more flyaways. We're going to give them both away tomorrow morning.
Oh, both?
Both, Terry!
Double flyaway morning?
Clearinghouse.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Fire sale.
Well, they have to be given away by tomorrow because the trip is for this weekend and they need the names.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So it's not like we're being overly generous. We have to give both trips away by the end of tomorrow's show, so both trips must go.
All right.
For the Niners and the Seahawks.
Very good.
And then when this game is in the books this Sunday, then we reverse the process, and then those who want to come to Seattle and see the Seahawks and the Niners at Quest Field will have their shot in future days.
Yeah.
Plus, we have, as I said, Terry, tickets to give away for those in the Bay Area.
Yep. T-Man section.
For the T-Man section of the Niners-Seahawks game this weekend.
Yep.
It's going to be a big blowout T-Man section.
A big blowout T-Man section.
Right, easy, you know. And I'll be giving away tickets for that later this morning as well.
All right.
We have a Microsoft Zune to give away before the end of the show. We have too many prizes and too much pressure on me to give all this stuff away, Terry.
What do we do? What do we do?
Well, I know exactly what we're going to do.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Oh, good.
And we're going to be playing
Uh-oh.
a game sweep of the nation.
Really?
We're going to be playing a game capturing the hearts of America.
Okay.
I'm just not telling you what it is yet.
Oh. Do I have to wait till tomorrow?
In good time, my dear. I'll tell you in about 5 minutes. Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Give me a quick story.
I actually have a quick little stat that's kind of interesting. According...
Stat of the day.
Yeah.
All right.
According to a recent poll that was done by the Lifetime Network.
Okay. Lifetime television for women.
Yeah, you know that.
Television want to watch women get beat.
Yes.
54% of women have admitted that they've gone through a guy that they're dating or their boyfriend's medicine cabinet.
I'm sorry, I had trouble following you. What's this now?
54% of women admit that they've
they go to their boyfriend's medicine cabinet.
Boyfriend's medicine cabinet, or the guy that they're dating's medicine cabinet. Not quite the boyfriend yet, but
right.
You know.
To get info, to get all the little details on this guy that they could possibly get. It's nothing men weren't aware of. Women are complete nosy wenches, Terry. When you come right down to it, they have no business being in a man's medicine cabinet. They'd get horrified if a man went through their medicine cabinet, but they can't help themselves.
True.
And why?
Why?
Because you're busybody wenches.
Well, actually, by us going through, like, the medicine cabinet.
You can get valuable information,
absolutely.
of course. And trust me, I've never had anything to hide. You'll be more than welcome to my wart removal cream and my date rape drugs if you're so interested, Terry.
Wow. Nothing to hide, nothing
Search away! I'm an open book! My testosterone pills, because I used to be a woman, are more than available for you to consume like Tic Tacs if you so choose.
Wow.
All right?
Okay.
Looking through our medicine cabinets.
Yeah.
Absolute nosy bodies. You proud of yourself? You sound like you're almost proud of yourself.
Well,
you sound like you're almost saying
I'm guilty of the same. I've done that kind of stuff.
You sound like you're saying this with a little token of glee. I wonder why you should feel proud of yourself as a representative of women, Terry. I only speak for women. I can't represent all women. I represent all men while speaking for all women, Terry.
I understand.
And as a person who speaks for all women, on behalf of all women, we apologize for not being able to control ourselves. That's the statement I'm going to make on behalf of women. We'd like to be able to control ourselves. We know what we're doing is wrong. We realize it's a violation.
Right.
We realize it's trespassing and charges can be brought upon us, but we can't control ourselves because we're weak. And we have to know what the hell's in that cabinet.
That's right.
They even made a whole airline commercial out of it.
Southwest, where she's in
the shells
bathroom.
come crashing down. Looked like a nice lady. Couldn't control herself.
No.
Very realistic.
Yes, very.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that women want to find?
Well,
what's a deal breaker?
I don't know.
Get to know somebody.
It is interesting to see just what that
the wart
person,
removal cream?
Sure.
Deal breaker?
No. Well, I mean, there are certain things, that can be.
Gross you out a little bit.
Yeah, I think wart removal cream is a little gross.
Is it a deal breaker? Yes or no? You have to make a decision right now. You sound like you're on the fence with the wart removal cream.
I actually would have to say yes on that.
Oh, geez.
I have to admit.
Terry.
Thanks a lot. Okay. Can't have a couple of warts to keep this relationship fire going, huh?
Warts mean dirty person. Dirty person.
Wart can mean a very clean person who had a medical condition or had one bad decision-making night.
I knew I was going to get something from her.
Now I'm going to pay the price the rest of my life.
Ow, help me pick that off.
They got to squeeze more than pick. You got to squeeze.
Oh, come on now.
So that's a deal breaker. All right.
What
about the date rape drug? Is that a deal breaker or not?
Let me think. No, give me some time on this one, please.
Okay, give me time. Terry wants time to figure out if this one's a deal breaker. She sees the date rape drug
this is tough.
in a man's medicine cabinet. She wants to deliberate right now and decide whether this is a deal breaker or a big turn on.
Depends on what he got the prescription for.
Right.
Okay, so it's a date rape drug, but it's expired.
Oh, my gosh. As I fall over on the floor and can't move.
I'm trying to come back these days. I've used it for a while.
He's out of refills, and it's expired.
How about just the fact that it's in there?
Well, you still have thinking time.
Oh.
All right, now you're out of time.
Okay, how about yes?
That's a deal breaker. What about testosterone pills?
Jeez.
Your man, you had a couple of questions about his level of masculinity, but you decided it was certainly enough to maintain the relationship. He, yes, meets the standards of being the man. But you did question it for a second here and there at the beginning of your relationship. Now, you've rifled through his medicine cabinet. Beyond his knowledge of what he is aware, that you're in there pretending like you're having a unexpected monthly bill happen a couple of days early, and he's all feeling sorry for you. Meanwhile, you're rifling through his medicine cabinet, pretending like you're getting gauze bandages, but you're really looking for information. Now, I ask you this. When you find his testosterone pills, and you then come to the conclusion, my questions that I had about his overall masculinity were well-founded, and now I have to wonder if, when I determined he just exceeded the high bar of masculinity, now I have to wonder if he ever stops taking these pills, if he would be just too much woman for me.
Whoa.
Is that a deal breaker? Yes or no? You need time?
Yes.
Man, that scenario left me out of breath. Give me my testosterone pills.
Right.
Pacey got a hold of some of those.
Magnum. If Pacey's voice goes any deeper, it won't exist anymore.
You have to hear it through a woofer.
That's right. Isn't that right, Pacey?
Yeah, it's pretty low.
Oh, man.
Is that a deal breaker?
Yes. Quite honestly,
Whatever.
anything
out of the ordinary is a deal breaker?
Yeah, anything that's kind of is definitely red flag.
So on top of being trespassing, busybody wenches, Terry, that can't help yourself but to impede upon his medicine cabinet looking for information that may or may not even turn out to be true information. Could have been a friend's or an ex-girlfriend or something like that.
Why have it in there?
Or his dogs or something like that. You think guys know what's in their medicine cabinets? On top of that, you're not very loyal upon finding out some information that could easily be worked through. Maybe he needed the testosterone pills waiting for the right woman to come along. And once she does, all that testosterone will come raging out.
Whoa. I don't know if I want it raging out, though.
But he needed a little assistance until that day came. But obviously you're not the right woman because you were rifling through his medicine cabinet, and now you want to leave him.
Right.
So good luck trying because he's choking you now on the floor.
Swallow it.
He has some sort of medical condition, and he's a great guy otherwise, and you're leaving.
No, now Steven's concerned about his own personal interest. This is a hell of a lot of things in this medicine cabinet that would scare a lot of people away.
What the hell's a thyroid?
Well, obviously, Stephen found someone to love him.
54% of women, I guarantee you, it's a lot higher, by the way.
Well, there's other little stats in relation to this little poll that Lifetime did.
And it's only 54% of women.
That's going through the medicine cabinet.
It's only 54% of women going to the medicine cabinet because not every woman has the opportunity. Most women, or even though they think they may have the opportunity, they realize they can probably get away with it, but the off chance of the guy walking in on them with a hatchet is just a little bit too scary for them.
Hold on, Zoloft. Leave me alone.
Do you want any more stats that I have here?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. 1-866-663-T-Man. Wes in Fairfield. I got to pull a bill, Terry, too.
Oh.
Wes in Fairfield. Good morning.
How's it going, T-Man?
I'm pulling a bill, Wes. Go ahead. What's up, Wes?
Not much, man. Just getting a little frustrated this morning on the way to work, man.
All right, why are you getting frustrated? Too much traffic? Just overall problems in life? What's going on?
Well, it's just a new relationship, T-Man.
New relationships are...
All right, today is our 1 month, right? Me and this girl have been hitting it off ever since we met. It's been really, really great. Sex life has been like I'd say 11, like your show yesterday. It's been like an 11, right, for both of us. So.
Yes, that's only possible in a new relationship, Terry.
Exactly.
They're 1 month in, and 11 on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as physical, just tearing each other apart possibilities are certainly in place. He can certainly say, and I can't question whether he's lying or not, because it's a new relationship. And that's what you do in a new relationship. It's got to feel great. It's got to feel great to say, yeah, T-Man, I'm 1 month in with my new girlfriend. That's got to feel great.
Hell yeah. Well, that's why I'm calling you today, because it's not so great this morning and last night, T-Man.
So you've had your first bump in the road.
Well, it's not really a bump. It's kind of a little bump. It's just I don't know if I'm just sexually frustrated now because I'm like we
First bump in the road of a new relationship. Man, I missed that. Go ahead.
Well, so last night, all right, we're just talking regular stuff, whatever. She talked. Well,
you were talking.
Oh, geez,
it's a new relationship.
Yes, that's why I'm wondering. What were you talking about?
Well, we're just talking about everything, how good everything's been going and stuff like that. Well,
it's always a recipe for disaster, Terry.
Wow.
Go ahead.
She had her teeth pulled about a week ago, maybe not even a week, and so she's been, having a little bit
by
of
a dentist.
By the dentist, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Sex hasn't been that crazy in bed. Man.
Okay, yes.
So she gets teeth pulled. She's been in a little bit of pain, whatever. So yesterday she was talking about her jaw still hurts a little bit, and she wasn't really up in the mood for sex. So
now you're talking about her wisdom teeth or all her teeth?
Wisdom teeth.
Oh,
wisdom teeth and some molars.
I really want to look like my grandma.
Well, I don't know. That would have been
look.
pushing the sex issue if she had no teeth.
All right, so she got her wisdom teeth and maybe a molar here or there pulled. All right, she had no room in her mouth for all those teeth. She's got a really small mouth then, Wes, huh?
Oh, yeah, we could go that way.
I like the woman who has more than enough room for her wisdom teeth.
Wow.
But go ahead, that's just me, Wes. Go ahead.
Okay, so she was talking about, she's not really feeling like doing nothing because she got kind of a little headache. She wanted to take some aspirin or whatever, and seeing how that goes, we'll see how the night goes. So that's fine.
Starts a month in, Terry.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, no, I mean, I don't think she's giving me that crap. I know she loves sex. We've been having great sex.
Get to the point, Wes. I got to read this bill. Go ahead. You're wearing me out. What's the point?
So last night, I don't get no. I was still trying to push it. Don't get no whatever. It's our 1 month. We wake up this morning, supposed to be super happy, whatever. And I'm like, oh, what's up? She's not. She's laying in bed saying she's got to get up. We lay there for 30 minutes. 30 freaking minutes, and I didn't get none. And I'm like, what the hell? So I'm getting a little irritated, and I got a job that I get hella stressed and stuff like that. So, I mean, getting some food in the morning makes me happy all day.
Is it too much for Wes to ask to be de-stressified by his girlfriend on their 1 month anniversary so he can go to work, have a clear head, and have a productive day? Is that too much to ask, Terry?
Well, yeah. I mean, she's got some issues. She's not feeling up to par for whatever reason.
And she's still pulling out the wisdom teeth excuse that happened over a week ago, Terry?
Yeah.
And that's acceptable to you?
Yes. Yeah.
Wes should be accepting that.
Yes.
And how long should he be willing to accept? Already just a month in, he's getting every excuse under the sun as to why she's not interested on this particular night/morning. And Wes is supposed to go to work and get things done?
Yes, he is.
So, let's say this carries over to tonight. And, her teeth are still hurting. Oh, the gums.
Right,
they're throbbing.
Right.
Oh, I feel the pulsating in the molar area there. Oh, it's like phantom pain.
Right.
How many excuses should Wes be able to tolerate?
They're not excuses, though. They're legitimate reasons.
Oh, these are legitimate reasons, but as soon as she finds his work cream, she'll be out the door, Terry. Is that what we're supposed to accept here?
Yeah, but Guy, I mean, if I'm in a rush, I can make myself go kind of... We don't have to have a date in the morning. We can have a run or something.
How old are you? How old are you, Wes?
I am 25.
25 years old.
Yes, sir.
And this girl you've been with a month, where do you see yourself 3 months from now, Wes? With her or not with her, or you can't say for sure?
No, I see myself with her for like the rest of my life. I have a little girl.
Rest of your life?
I don't want to just push it that far.
A month
yet,
in?
but I mean, that's what I'm saying. She's an excellent girl.
Where'd you meet her?
Look, I met her on MySpace, actually, and I thought she was somebody else, so I kind of ignored her messages, thinking I was talking to this different dad.
I love that stuff.
And then I come out and came to be her. She's got 2 little girls, 1, 3, 1, 5, and I have a little girl that's 5.
I love being somebody else on MySpace.
Wow, really?
Yes, right. So she has two children, and you have 1?
And I've been a single dad for about 4 years, yeah, so...
Well, you better get used to not having sex on a particular night in the morning then, buddy. This is good training for you.
How old is she?
She is 26.
What does she do?
She's a medical assistant at Kaiser.
Besides complain.
Yeah.
Already. How about how she's hurting?
My gosh, have you ever had your wisdom teeth pulled?
Yeah. Terry, my mouth has more than enough space for all my wisdom teeth.
I had all 4 of mine, and I was down for a good 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Are you surprised?
Yeah, they're tough.
Are you surprised to find out, Terry, that I have a really big mouth?
Not surprised.
The dentist looked at my mouth and said, oh, you got more than enough room.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
We could add another 10.
Yeah, we could put other people's wisdom teeth in your mouth. I was trying to figure out what to do with all these wisdom teeth I have pulled through the years. I could stick them in your mouth.
Oh, you should have done that.
Maybe the tooth fairy put $1 in your mouth.
So you're telling me you're down for like 2 weeks with pain after wisdom teeth get pulled? Come on.
3-day weekend.
Well, it's not
You eat
for you.
You eat applesauce for one night and you're good to go.
No, it's not. I mean, because your jaw is sore, especially if you've gotten all 4. I mean, it's not like you. I mean, it is. It's tough.
So,
I'm not mad at her. I think I'm just hella frustrated, and I don't want, like I said, I don't want this to be
whatever. Get over it.
Well, then just handle your own business, man.
She's pushing you to some other woman, sounds like.
Go in the break room and be fine.
But get the pain pills refilled before you break up with her.
Man, what's his
you guys.
One night. He has to go to work one day without sex.
Right.
And he's going to break down.
Well, he's used to getting it all the time.
Man, good training for the future.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I got an 8-month pregnant wife, ain't give me nothing.
Okay.
Got a 27-day drought going.
27 days?
I don't know what it is.
You marked it on the wall like in prison. Right above the bed.
Well, but you are,
Actually, if
but
I had
you
to
know
figure
what?
it out, it's probably about 12 or 13 days, yes.
Oh, okay. But don't you kind of have issues anyway getting closer to that time?
No, this time around.
This time you're good?
I told her.
You don't care about your kid this time.
Yeah, forget it.
Last time around, it's a very different scenario.
With your
second kid, yes.
Yeah.
First time around, 7th, 8th month, 9th month, I said to myself, I don't want to break into my son's little home there.
Right.
I don't want to rattle his cage. I don't want to invade his domain. So I refused, basically, more or less, to have sex with my wife, Terry, in the last months of pregnancy. This time around, I told her ahead of time, that's not going to be the case. When you want me, you got me.
Oh,
You
wow.
just don't want me.
You're just going to go barging right into his home?
I asked for sex this weekend and got nothing.
0.
But I understand.
All right.
How do you ask? Hey, remember me? I have a question for you.
Tap her on the shoulder.
I'd probably torture her on it. We going to do it or what?
I know these are expired, but here you go. But the weekend before, so how long has that been? About, maybe more like 9 or 10 days.
Yeah. Well, you're good.
Wes is complaining.
I know. For one day.
What was he, 25?
He's 25, she's 26.
Only 10 years younger than me, and he's complaining?
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to be more civilized because I'm 10 years older? Yes, I'm a little bit more understanding. All right, anyway. I'm very understanding. So you want to look at my hemorrhoid? Fine. I understand.
Yeah.
But where does it end? Where does it end with the understanding that I have to put forth, Terry?
Well, the understanding should be a lifetime.
All right, well, there you go. Thanks for the answer.
Wow.
It never ends is your answer, okay?
Pretty much. As long as you're married.
All right.
We're going to get a roid update.
What?
I'm feeling much better in that area.
Or
Yes.
just went away?
I don't know.
Yes.
Well, it must have.
If you're not feeling the pain or the itch.
Or maybe we've just learned to coexist.
You guys are like peas and carrots.
Just not bothering me anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, a bill has been polled, and it belongs to Carissa James.
All
On
right.
Olympia, Carissa James has 30 minutes. We'll give her till 8 o'clock, Terry, to call
3 bonus minutes.
1-866-663-T-Man, and she has, what do we have here? It's a Best Buy credit card.
Oh, yeah.
You get your credit card from Best Buy. It's just something about your life, I guess. I don't know.
You save money if you buy a lot of stuff. Probably.
Is that right?
It's true.
Well, she took the Best Buy credit card and went to Lover's Package on September 21st.
Really?
For those not familiar with Lover's Package, it's a sexual novelty store.
Right.
And for $86.61, she got herself a bushel of dildos, I guess, Gary.
A bushel of dildos.
What does a bushel of dildos look like?
Only Carissa James must know.
You want some baby's breath in the middle of those or no?
Because who takes the Best Buy credit card? Who has the ability? Who has the ability to look the cashier at a place like Lover's Package in the eye, hand him the Best Buy credit card and say, yeah, charge it?
Probably cash only in those kinds of places, I'm guessing. It'd be a good move for you.
Well, apparently Carissa James,
Oh, man.
who's a valued card member since 2006, Terry. Remember way back then?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
She's taking full advantage.
Carissa James just got her Best Buy credit card this year, and she already wants us to pay for it.
Jeez.
That's good, though.
Mm-hmm. On September 21st, as I mentioned, at Lover's Package, she spent $86.61. Her total monthly statement goes all the way to $267.46.
All right.
Yesterday, I think we paid, like, what, a $800 bill?
Yes.
Today, we're looking to pay just a mere $267.46, but we'll do it with a smile.
Yay!
I love someone that's prepared to pay 29% on peppermint lube.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what the APR here is. I don't see what her...
They don't want to tell you.
Yeah, you don't want to know, it says here.
We'll tell you when the bill comes. How about that, Chief?
Right.
Just keep charging. You'll love it.
She only has to pay $32.
Oh, yeah, but hey.
But we'll pay all of it.
Whoa! So it's...
She paid $30 last month.
Oh, she was $2 shy.
Yes. What else is there to...
Nothing else, Bob?
No, that's the only purchase she made this month. Once she got...
What's her limit?
What else do you need?
Yeah.
Once you have that.
Her credit limit is $300.
Well, I guess that's why we're not making any more purchases.
That buys a lot of flat screens at the Best Buys.
Yeah, it sure does. There's a remote. Someday you'll get the TV.
Mm-hmm. Carissa James, we are waiting for your call at 1-866-663-TMAN. That's 1-866-663-T-MAN.
T-Man.
I'll kick you in the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
Staples stores are helping people prevent ID theft. They are offering free shredding events at their stores across the country. And today, the Shred Across America tour stopped at Staples in Linwood.
That's exciting. Now I know how I'm going to spend my day, Terry. Yes, I'm going to bring all my personal paperwork down to Staples, and I'm going to have a shred extravaganza with all the people that show up.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Kudos to them.
Yes. Bring all your personal little paperwork down to Staples. Maybe you'll hook up. That's the only thing I could see coming out of that that'd be remotely interesting as far as a reason to head down there.
Well, some people
buy yourself a shredder for $30.
Yeah.
It's well worth it to avoid. It's not even $30.
Do you shred here often? That always gets some.
No, this is actually the first time they've done it. So, no, I don't.
Steven's answering like you asked him. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow morning on this program, not one, but two flyaways to see the Niners and the Seahawks will be given away on this program, Terry. As a matter of fact, right now, because I have those, as I spoke of, Terry, a pile of tickets. This is just for those in the Bay Area. I have a pile of tickets to join us in the T-Man section at this Sunday's Niners-Seahawk game. Let me take the first caller that wants tickets to see the Niners that are on a roll, Terry. They're more the threat to the Seahawks than anyone else in the NFC West. Not that the NFC West is some stalwart division there, Terry. It's not really blowing anyone away in the NFL, but the Niners are starting to figure themselves out. They're starting to get a little confidence in their young talent and abilities. And if they put something together, don't forget all about them as far as the potential to do some damage in the NFC West.
Game out of first, right?
This game is an important game for both teams. This game takes place on Sunday in Candlestick Park, better known as Monster Park now. And the Santa Clara Niners will be there trying to extend their winning streak and trying to tell the Seahawks, don't think it's a cakewalk to the NFC West title this year. So something is going to be made as far as a statement this Sunday, Terry. Who's going to be making it? We'll have to wait and see. All I'm saying is the Seahawks better not take the Niners lightly. If the Seahawks don't take the Niners lightly, I think they win the game, Terry.
Okay.
No matter who's at quarterback, no matter who's at running back. But if they just decide, well, we pulled one out of the hat against the Rams, now we can take a big sigh of relief. If that sigh of relief happens, Niners going to beat them. I said Niners going to beat them.
Okay.
Well, last year they were one incomplete pass away from beating the Seahawks. Down there.
And they're better this year by leaps and bounds than they were last year. They're starting to figure themselves out.
Starting to gel.
They're starting to gel, yes. That's the way to use some feminine product terminology, Terry. Absolutely. They are starting to gel. But as I said, For those in the Northwest, if you want to take this weekend, a weekend that you probably thought you didn't know what the hell you're going to do with,
All right.
and go to the Bay and see the Niners and the Seahawks. I have 2 trips left to give away, Terry, and they both get given away tomorrow. And then once this weekend is done, as I said now numerous times, the Seahawks will be hosting the Niners later this year. I think it's in December, mid-December. We'll reverse the process.
Wow.
And those in the Bay will... you better be listening up in the Bay, because we reverse the process and you get to play the games when we are down there. That's right.
Woo! That'll be fun.
All right.
All right.
But for tomorrow, I want committed couples. I don't care who they are. I don't care where they're from. I don't care what the deal is. I want committed couples to come down here. Pasty, I need a minimum of 5.
Wow, 5.
Well, Terry, we have two trips to give away.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
that's true. You're right. You're right.
Minimum
you're right.
of 5. I actually want a maximum of like 8, no more than 8 couples. I mean, that gives you a pretty legitimate shot, even if there are 8 couples down here tomorrow, Terry.
Right.
To think that of those 8 couples, 2 are going to win trips, airfare, hotel, tickets to see the Niners and the Seahawks this Sunday in Candlestick Park.
Nice.
That's a pretty good prospect.
I would say.
Now, what it takes to win those prize packages, your guess as good as mine. Oh, wait, I actually know. But I'm not telling this time, Terry. Usually I give you a little indication as to what's going to transpire here in the studio.
Not going to say anything?
Usually I tell you it's going to be blue balls for Boo Bob, or it's going to be this, that, or the other thing. And what did we do last week? Oh, yeah. Who has the hood ring?
Right. What is it this week?
Oh, people still starting to feel like they're just beginning to come down from who has the hood ring, Terry.
What a game that was.
Who wants a water balloon dropped on their blue ball that has a hood ring?
That's right.
There it is. We're combining all of it.
We're not going to combine all the games. We're not going to combine all the games we've played in the last 3 weeks. It is a completely original game.
Really?
It's going to be played tomorrow morning.
Woo!
With committed couples is what I need. Committed couples for this game. Swim in the nation.
All right.
Now, do you have to define committed for people? Like a month?
If you're committed in a month, fine. If you're married, if you're very much involved, if you have only been going on a month, but you know that this is something very serious, you qualify in my mind as a committed couple. You have to be somewhat exclusive.
Somewhat?
We have to be exclusive.
Okay.
I mean, no, it's completely exclusive.
Yes,
but
they are.
You have to be like what do they call those couples? Exclusive.
A monogamous.
Oh, yeah, monogamous couples.
There you go.
Exclusive.
Right.
Stupid.
You're not allowed to cheat on me.
Dumb rule.
Because tomorrow, we are going to be playing. Maybe I'll give you a working title of what the game is, Terry.
Yes.
But I don't want to give anything away.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to tell you.
Please.
Nah. Dolores.
Wow.
Hi.
Dolores in Dublin is on the phone lines, Terry. Good morning, Dolores.
Good morning. How are you?
What's up?
Nothing. I was wondering if you could do me a big favor.
All right.
My boss is a really big jerk, and we can't listen to the radio at work.
Oh.
So I was calling all last week to try to get tickets to the 49er and Seahawks game.
Yes.
And I'm late for work now.
All right.
Because I want to ask you if I could have tickets to the 49ers and Seahawks game.
Uh-huh.
Please.
How does
Pretty
this,
please.
Yeah, fine. How does this all work into your boss not allowing you to listen, and he's a jerk and all that stuff? I thought maybe she was going to bribe her boss with tickets to let her listen.
Right.
But that's not what... I'm wondering how this all gets put together.
I think she just wanted to put it out there that...
My boss don't like me, and I don't like him, so I really don't want to take him with me.
Well, maybe he didn't really want to go with you anyway, but...
is she setting it up so that if you
She's obsessed with the boss for no reason. I'm just trying to figure out how the boss factors in her request for tickets.
Maybe she really does like her boss.
The reverse psychology. He can't go with me with my extra ticket that is unspoken for.
Right.
First of all, you have to win those tickets. And I can tell you, Dolores, you were the first to call in.
Thank you.
Now, whether or not that leads to me deciding that you are the winner remains to be seen. On most shows, yes. When you ask for a first call, that first call is the winner.
Right.
On this program, we get a little more scrutinizing with the callers that call in, even if they're the first ones. Why should you be at the Niners-Seahawks game this weekend? I don't care that your boss hates you. You got to give me something better than that.
I've never been to a football game at
Well,
all.
then you don't know what you're missing. Okay, let's move on to the next call.
Oh, she seems nice enough.
Oh.
Hey.
I got tickets last time, but I ended up giving them to my husband, and guess what? He
okay. Whoa.
There it is. Then you've already been a winner.
Yeah.
I was going to give them to her, Terry.
Were you?
I was just toying with her, and ultimately going to give it to her. But if she's already been a winner,
yeah.
How many times does she have to be a winner?
No.
Let's let someone else be a winner.
Yes.
Where's the Niner family? Where's the satin jacket with the patches on it?
There you go. Speaking of winners, Renee in Puyallup wants to tell us how sex on Vicodin is the best sex she's ever had.
Really?
That's right. She's a winner in life. Renee, are you there?
I am. Hi.
How are you?
She's high right now.
I'm doing all right. Traffic on 512 sucks, by the way.
And you heard the previous caller in the earlier segment talk about how his girlfriend was complaining that she got her wisdom teeth pulled and she wouldn't give her boyfriend any sex. And you want to inform her of some very important scientific information. And what is that?
Right. That I have my molars pulled, and 2 Vicodin is amazing for sex. Matter of fact, tell Wes to say it's helpful. And
This is just her own experience, Terry, and each person's accounts of the situation may differ. However, Renee in Puyallup, have you just gotten your wisdom teeth pulled coincidentally this week as well? Because you sound like you can barely talk.
No.
Oh, this is the way I sound.
No, it was about 2 years ago. But,
going back 2 years.
Yeah.
And you were on Vicodin, and you loved every second of the love making that transpired shortly after.
Absolutely.
Really, that's kind of interesting. I wonder because I can just tell you that beating the stick is pretty tough, Terry, when you're on pain pills.
Wow. Okay. Thanks for the information.
And I just would think that her vaginal region may be just a little nummified on Vicodin, would it not? Or
well,
I just can't really see the function.
That might be a little true. It was a little harder, so to speak, but the outcome was amazing.
The outcome was amazing.
Yes.
The places you wanted to go, you got there with a vengeance.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, what do you attribute that to? If your VJ was kind of numbed because of the pain pill, then how did you get to the ultimate heights of ecstasy that you're now telling us you got to? I'm trying to figure it all out.
Takes long.
It was a little bit more work on his part, but
and because the work was so much more extensive, it led to such an unbelievable amount of buildup that it ultimately led to an amazing explosion. Is that something that pretty much...
That would be a true statement.
That's the accurate description that you're trying to convey here.
Yeah.
Interesting. Because it was nummified, Terry, which is a word. Because it was downgraded as far as the sensations are concerned, there had to be that much more of a buildup, of a slow build that led to an amazing eruption.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have stuck with it when I was beating the paddywhacker, Terry.
Maybe you should have.
Yes.
You would have been amazed.
Oh, that was the best I ever had, me.
Yes.
Good job.
You're so good. Renee, thank you for your thoughts.
You're welcome.
Take
Have
care.
a good day.
Yes.
Interesting.
Experiences may vary as it pertains to women and pain pills, Terry.
Well, I mean, in the past when I've been on pain pills, I wasn't even thinking about it.
It sounds like Renee hasn't gotten them off him. Gotten off him many
Yeah, I don't think so.
Let's just take the edge off the meth, really, is all it does.
Yeah, the wisdom teeth got pulled 2 years ago, but the pain pill routine remains.
Yeah, I think so.
Adam in Fremont, hello.
What's going on, T-Man?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, bro, I want to win some Niners tickets.
Uh-huh.
Come on, man.
Well, tell me about yourself, Adam. I want to know all there is to know about Adam in Fremont. What do you got?
Well, Adam, a.k.a. Minuteman.
Oh, he's talking about himself in the third person?
Yeah.
Man.
Minuteman?
Minuteman, that's what they call me.
Uh-huh. And
that's the problem.
You wear that moniker proudly, do you?
Okay, yeah, you know.
All right.
Got to do what I got to do.
Mm-hmm. Apparently a little too fast there, Adam.
Yes, ADHD.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that's what you're blaming it on.
Come on. That's a good excuse, no?
So do you have a girlfriend? Will you have a significant other? You single? What's the deal?
I got an ex, man, and she's been coming to see me.
You have an ex that you keep around for the sexual comfort that you feel towards one another.
Well, yeah, her man's kind of old, and she really isn't feeling him no more. So,
So she's come back to the to you, the Minuteman.
The Minuteman, baby.
Yes.
It's a minute of good sex.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least he admits it's a minute of good sex.
She could have a minute of good sex with Adam, or maybe 25 minutes of old crusty sex with her new boyfriend.
Right, with her new old boyfriend.
So she chooses you behind his back.
Basically.
And what do you do, Adam? What do you do for a living there, bud?
Man, I deliver all day. I'm on the road.
Have you ever called the show before?
Never.
Are you a Raider fan or a Niner fan?
Niners, baby, for life. But I was thinking, man, if they go to Santa Clara, I might have to rethink.
Well, I
don't like York too much, man.
I hope the owner, I hope Mr. York knows he may lose some of his core fan base, Terry.
Yeah, well, he's screwing up the Olympics for us, too, everything.
But that's just an idle threat, Adam. You're not going to leave your allegiance to the Niners if they move to Santa Clara. You're just saying that right now, but you know it's not true.
Probably, because my dad might beat me.
So who do you go to? If I give you these tickets, who do you go to the game with?
My lady. My ex-lady. Maybe.
He doesn't even know what to call her right now, Terry.
I know.
Do you still have feelings for this woman, Adam?
You know, it's crazy. I do.
Oh.
Why did you guys break up then?
Well, it's been on and off 5 years, and we were both on drugs, and I moved away and got clean, and I came back, and she was clean, so...
Wow.
Things are good.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
good.
it sounds like you guys have done better apart.
Basically, but, we're missing the sex.
With all the drugs you were on, you were still the Minuteman?
No, not the drugs. Not with the drugs.
I understand, but when you were on drugs and you had sex, you were still a Minuteman?
No.
No, when you were on drugs, you were able to last longer.
Definitely.
Now you're the Minuteman. You're the cleaned-up Minuteman. That's understandable, Terry.
Yeah.
Got himself cleaned up and can't hold it.
It's another case for why being sober sucks.
Jeez, he should be congratulated. Good job.
Hey, Terry Free.
And she's clean, too. That's great.
Terry Free is clapping her hands for you, Adam.
Thank you, Terry.
Not just because you cleaned yourself up, but because you've won Niner tickets for this Sunday.
Wow!
Yeah.
Congratulations, Adam.
Go Minuteman.
Hang on the line. It's Adam, Terry. He's the Minuteman.
He is the Minuteman.
Yes.
But it's a minute of great sex.
That's right.
So it's well worth it.
Is that right?
I guess, according to his ex-girlfriend, because she's calling.
Okay.
Right?
I wonder if a lot of women agree with that statement, Terry.
No.
Oh, jeez.
The T-Man Show.
Why do you shamelessly waste my time like this? I don't know.
It's a great plug, Terry.
And here's some breaking news. Oprah adopted 10 children in South Africa. Right. Oprah says she wanted to give the kids chances they wouldn't otherwise have.
Oh.
And in December's O magazine on Stands Tomorrow, she writes about them.
Yeah.
She really rescued these children. They were living in extreme poverty.
Well, where's she putting them? They ain't living with her. That I know. What does she do with them?
No, she's just kind of...
She's throwing them in a Rambler and saying, fend for yourselves. I'll have someone bring by a couple of loaves of bread once a week.
I'm assuming
Here's
that
$10.
she's...
Go to the value meal.
Just going to fund their education and give them everything else.
That in and of itself is a nice gesture.
Right.
But why can't Oprah live with these children? Why can't she adopt a kid or two and have them stay with her and Gail?
I don't know. Probably too busy.
I don't want them near me, okay? It might be dirty.
Well, yeah.
Well, she's probably busy.
She is.
Whatever.
She's pretty busy.
All right. Anyway, what else is going on in the world, Terry Frey? What else do you have there?
In Michigan, 2 county jail guards in Adrian, Michigan, who offered an inmate a piece of cherry pie if he would run around naked in his jail cell, have been fired.
They were fired for that reason?
Yes.
Because they offered a prison inmate a piece of cherry pie, you said?
Yeah.
If he'd run around his jail cell a couple of times naked?
Yeah.
Wow. What's a big deal about that? Sounds like a good deal for everyone. They got a quick little chuckling moment and with a hint of arousal, and they gave the inmate a piece of cherry pie.
Right.
Stephen would do it for less food than that.
I'm not into cherries, though.
No, you're not, are you?
So the inmate was happy, right? He got to...
Well...
Did the inmate say to the guards, What do I have to do to get a scoop of ice cream on top?
Oh, now we're talking. Big
That I'd do anything for.
I mean, seriously, these guys were fired? What's the big deal? I mean, time stands still in prison, even for the guards. They got to do stuff to entertain themselves and the inmates. There's not many county fairs to go to in prison last I checked, Terry.
Right,
So
but
what's the big deal if they're striking up a deal with an inmate? If they didn't have him do it in the frickin' courtyard there or by the basketball hoop. They told him to do it in this jail cell, and what's the big problem?
That kind of thing is frowned upon.
If there is a county fair, you don't want to go to the kissing booth. That's for sure. That's what I was told.
In fact, the union officials for the the officers, are appealing
It's either
the firing.
the prison guards and the inmates. The inmate was like, it's either this or go to the weekly talent show, and heaven knows that ain't going to be any good, so let me get a piece of pie and I'll run around my jail cell naked.
Right.
Did he have to run it like top speed? Because that could be kind of funny with this little thingy flapping up and down.
I don't know.
I think it's worth it.
Apparently, it started out
I don't need any more details. Okay. I get it. I'm just trying to figure out what the big deal is.
Well, they didn't care for it, I guess.
Two prison guards were fired over this.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Man, not the easiest job to fill, I would imagine. I'm not saying they can't fill it.
Right.
But I don't see people lining up around the block to be the prison guard.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not employable anywhere else? Okay, you're hired.
So, these guys made a deal. The inmate got a piece of pie. They got a little laugh, and everyone's happy. But where's the firing necessary here?
Well.
All right, whatever. I don't get it. What else is going on?
How big was the piece of pie?
Maybe, they actually didn't give him the piece of pie. Or,
you just said they did.
They offered
I said they offered.
Okay, well, I'm sure they followed through with their offering, or else it would be in the story. It's just like a little deal. I don't see what the big deal is. But anyway, a little deal. I don't know why it's being made into a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta fire these guys. That's wrong. That's against our prison ethics.
Right.
It's against the code of conduct for prison guards to be ridiculing
abuse of the prisoner.
Well, they make it.
How is it abuse? He got a piece of pie.
That's
a piece of pie he wouldn't have gotten.
Act like an idiot for a piece of pie?
Sure. Sounds good.
Just to entertain them?
He could have said no. I'm not running around my cell naked.
But then somebody else would have got the pie, because there's always somebody who's going to do it.
There you go. I don't see where the harm is, but that's just me. Seems like a situation where everyone wins. I love a situation where everyone wins. Not really. What else is going on?
Got a story here about
Then I'm going to go to the phones again. 1-866-663-T-Man, because Terry's stories, none of this world of ours makes sense to me anymore. Go ahead.
Got a story here about a California couple who are facing federal charges.
Oh, wait, we got a person crying on line 44.
Well, then absolutely go.
We got a cry alert on line 44, from what I'm being told.
Get my story,
But it's a dude. I mean, the dude is obviously...
Oh, that's even better, right?
He's got to be faking it, Terry, because I went on record yesterday saying if you're crying on the phone lines, you get jumped ahead of the rest of the callers, so I've opened up a can of crying worms here. Eddie from Pleasant Hill, good morning.
T-Man.
Yes, Eddie.
Hey, what's up, Didi? Actually, you did catch me.
So you're lying. You're not really crying. All right, back at home.
Yeah.
Hang him up on him.
What's your next story? What do you got?
I was going to tell you all about this California couple who are facing federal...
What were you going to say through fake tears, Eddie? I'm just curious.
What's that?
What were you going to try to pull off there? What were you going to talk about?
Well, actually, like, my girl had this crazy twitch hit. She was like, why don't you call and pretend you're crying to say that you can get to the phone line so you can get the 49er tickets? And I was like,
all right. No, that's not good. All right, thanks a lot.
There's no sad people in Pleasant Hill.
Yeah, doesn't make any sense.
No.
Do you want to hear about this California?
Kind of like why handing out a piece of pie is a crime these days.
Sounds easy as pie to me.
Mad. What else? What were you saying there?
I was telling you about a California couple who are facing federal charges after they refused to stop, quote-unquote, overt sexual activity during a flight to Raleigh, North Carolina.
To Raleigh?
Yeah. Did I mispronounce that?
Raleigh?
Okay.
Whatever.
Well.
Your Raleigh. Raleigh is my Raleigh, but whatever.
All right. Anyway, they were indicted on charges of interfering with flight crew members. Apparently, it happened on a Southwest Airlines flight from L.A.
What were they doing? Run around the cell naked?
No, they were actually in their seats and, like, pretty much going at it. Making out and having a good old time.
And this wasn't the homosexual couple
No,
you
no,
were
no.
talking about on the plane a couple of weeks ago.
No, it
This
was
is
a heterosexual couple.
Very heterosexual, biblical couple.
Right. Mm-hmm. They were asked by a flight attendant to stop doing what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
They did for a moment and then started back right up.
Wow.
And then it got really ugly from there. The flight attendant came up again and requested them to stop, and that's when the gentleman allegedly told the flight attendant, quote, "I'm going to give you one warning to get out of my face."
Wow, that's what the passenger said?
Yeah, that's what the male said.
The male
passenger
in this little heterosexual duo.
Yeah.
The biblically endorsed making out on the plane.
Yes.
And they wouldn't stop. And then
Wouldn't
then
stop.
they threatened the flight attendant.
Pretty much.
Flight attendant was a woman or a guy?
Let's see. Just says flight attendant. Didn't say whether it was
He's
male.
threatening
or
to punch him. Probably a man, I'm hoping.
Well, and when the captain comes on with that speech at 10,000 feet saying you're now free to move about your partner, you have no choice but to let loose.
Game on. That's how I always took it. I'm unbuckling. Here I come, baby.
He was kissing near her breast. His
Well, it's his girlfriend.
Yeah.
What do you expect him to be kissing by?
And the lower body.
Extremities?
Yeah, that's what it says, lower body.
Her calves?
Yeah.
Her ankles?
Oh, sucking on some toes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
I don't know if you're going to go down. It could be your last time.
Jeez. Apparently, it got ugly again when the flight attendant refused to serve the gentleman alcohol. Law enforcement officials were awaiting.
We're awaiting their descent.
Yeah.
And arrival into Raleigh.
Yep.
Quit watching me. While you're at it, give me a beer.
So now they're facing federal charges.
First time that was said to someone other than his girlfriend. But all right. So they wanted to go after it on the plane, and they were told to stop, and they wouldn't, and now they're in custody running around their jail cell naked for a piece of pie.
Okay.
So there's a happy
Combine
ending.
a couple stories there, sure.
Yes.
Would you like to combine one more?
Bet she's got a nice piece of cherry pie, huh? Oh, yeah. One more story?
Sure.
Because these are all such winners.
Oh, sorry. They're not making me happy
I'm
today.
enjoying them. What else do you have? Then
In
I'll go to the phone.
Augusta, Georgia, I got a teacher sex scandal, of course, happening at Harlem High. A teacher there is accused of having inappropriate relationships with a 16-year-old student. She has resigned, but she is facing charges.
Female teacher.
Yeah, do you want a picture of her? Because she's not cute.
She's not hot?
No.
You got it right there?
I do.
Let me see. Not hot. Damn. The not hot teacher sex scandal story of the day.
Yeah.
Jennifer and Sam Bruno, yes.
Hi, how are you?
Okay. Oh, no, this is the same.
Is this the one threesome, Jose?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up, Jennifer? Real quick. You got 10 seconds. Go.
We didn't do it yesterday. And
you had the threesome?
No, I didn't.
I thought you said you did it.
No, I didn't.
Did
Nobody
it.
show up.
Not did it.
He didn't show up?
The guy didn't show up.
The guy didn't show up.
No, the girl.
The girl didn't show up. So it was just you and Jose.
Uh-oh.
And Jose was pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wanted some new action.
Yes.
So what did you say to him?
Don't leave.
Did you guys do it? Is that
Yeah.
what she said? Oh.
You guys did it? And how were you?
This would have been so much more fun with someone else.
You were good?
Yes.
It was one of your best performances ever?
Yes.
What's your specialty?
You see.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
What's your specialty, Jennifer and Sam Bruno? What were you able to bring to Jose that he can't get just anywhere on any block in this world of ours?
I found where I know where the G spot is.
Uh-huh. She knows where the G-spot is on the man. No matter what man it is, Terry, she has a tracking device, able to find the G-spot on any guy she's faced with. That's her specialty.
Wow.
That is quite the specialty.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I have a G-spot, Terry.
I didn't know either, but, you know.
Can you find a girl for me now?
No, we're not finding any girls for you. We're pretty much done with you, Jennifer.
Oh.
But it's been nice knowing you. You're a lovely lady. And you got a lot of talents that you can now fall back on, even though you don't have us anymore. You have this ability to go out there anywhere in the world and find a man's G-spot.
Jeez.
What do you need us for?
Mm-hmm.
You're fine. I have no worries about you.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Next time you call us, I want you to call us from a crowded little public place. And I want you to walk up to men and show them where their G-spots are.
Okay.
All right? And then I will take your call again.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Do you have a place in mind? Is there a place in your neighborhood that you can go to that gets crowded in the morning?
Yeah.
Where?
Her bedroom.
Where, Jennifer?
Outside the mall.
Outside the mall at this time of morning? People congregate outside the mall, huh? Open.
Open.
That's your best idea of where to go, huh? There's not like a coffee spot nearby your home or anything like that?
Yeah, they have a coffee spot.
All right. Well, you know what? There's still time in the show. Get your slippers on and
get your slippers
put your robe on and go out of your house and head down there and call us back.
Okay.
All right? How long will this take?
What?
How long will it take?
For you to get there.
For you to get there and call us back.
Maybe tomorrow.
No. I have things to do tomorrow. I want to do this today, and you're doing nothing as usual. So why don't you stay on the line? I'll even put you on hold, and we'll just wait. You're on a cell phone, right?
No.
Oh, this is your home phone?
Yes.
You don't have a cell phone?
No.
Oh, damn it. Wow. Jennifer's cell phone. All right, people have to go over to Jennifer's house then. Jennifer,
Guys.
You're willing to let strange men come over your house right now, right?
Right.
Right?
Who?
Is that right? Are you willing to let strange men come over your house right now?
Strange men?
Because we can't let this talent that she has go to waste, Terry.
What an amazing
She is
talent.
able to look a man up and down, and then with her index finger, show him the exact spot that would be his male G-spot without even really a moment's thought. Terry, it's an amazing talent that can't go to waste.
Not even close, sister. Other side.
Jennifer, how do you not have a cell phone? I'm ready to make the magic happen here, and you don't even have a cell phone.
What do you can't get a threesome handle? Yeah, maybe 10 guys call for a threesome, but she wasn't home.
And you're a cute little Filipino woman, right?
Yes.
You sent us pictures of you. I got those pictures of you sent. Men would be lining up around the block for you to open your door and show them where their G-spot is.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I do have a picture of MySpace, but that's the old
I know.
picture.
That's the one we got. And you look. That's an old picture?
Yes.
We looked fine.
Oh, but not family, that's why.
I didn't catch any of that, but it's fine with me.
All righty.
Jennifer.
Steamed rice.
Yeah.
Yes, steam man.
Are you going to let strange men come to your home right now? And if you get raped, it's your fault, not mine.
Whoa. Is that the disclaimer there?
Are you going to do this for me, yes or no?
Maybe.
Right.
Sounds like she wants to.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I bet if you... Well...
Jennifer.
Yes.
Let's see. Dawn and Hayward wants to say it for all of us. Go ahead, Dawn.
I swear, is Jennifer on drugs or something?
Why do you say stupid on
You can't say the F word. Dawn is all worked up. She doesn't like Jennifer. She thinks she's a waste of on-air time, Terry.
Yeah, it sounds like Jennifer was getting a little upset about that.
And she said the F word in response to hearing Jennifer talking on the air. But, Dawn, you can say what you want to say without using the F word, right?
Okay, I'm sorry,
Okay.
but why is this girl so stupid, okay? When she makes herself act like a slut.
Oh, jeez.
And she puts down a wig. Why is she even doing this for a guy who doesn't care about her?
Wow.
Why? Does she have no respect for herself?
Jennifer, are
Why
you there?
Why you do that to me? Because I know my boyfriend really care about me.
He's not even your boyfriend.
Yes, it is. He's my boyfriend.
Well, Jennifer, it's hard for us to consider him your boyfriend when you called us last week in tears. You called us last week saying he doesn't call me, he won't acknowledge me, he wants nothing to do with me. Then you offered a threesome, and now you're claiming he's your boyfriend again.
Yeah, because he called me his girlfriend yesterday.
Oh, that's only because you guys were doing it.
He called you the girlfriend even before that you guys broke up.
Jennifer, you can't be that. I know you're from a foreign land. I know you're from Angeles City, or maybe you're from Manila, or wherever you're from in the Philippines.
I love the wafers.
You're not that far removed, Jennifer, that you're convincing yourself and you're believing it that this man is completely in love with you and you're now boyfriend and girlfriend again. You cannot tell me that you're not able to figure out that this man is after one thing in your life. Now, if you're saying, fine, I'm willing to give it to him, and that's all right, and I don't need to be his girlfriend, and I don't need to be so serious with him, that's one thing. But don't claim that you guys have a great relationship, Jennifer, because I'm sorry, I got to back Dawn on this one.
Thank you.
Jennifer?
Yes?
Can you explain yourself, please, to Dawn, to me, and maybe everyone else that may be listening and trying to figure you out? I'm not trying to yell at you, Jennifer.
She wants a threesome.
I actually like you and applaud your willingness to have a threesome at a moment's notice. And I like the fact that you're able, and I may need you one day, to identify the G-spot on any man that you come across. But, Jennifer.
The burning bush.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Come across.
Appreciate that as well. Jennifer.
Yes?
Why is Dawn getting so bent out of shape about you?
What?
Do you have anything to say back to Dawn?
Dawn, that's wrong. I know I have some feelings here. I have a feelings by
She has feelings, Dawn, and you're hurting her feelings, she's saying.
Yes, you do have the right to have feelings. But
and I like this
yourself.
girl. I like this boy. I love this boy. I love
this boy, and love is blind, and maybe Jennifer, maybe you want to tell Dawn that she's just ugly and can't make it happen with anyone, and that's why she's so bitter this morning. Maybe that's what you're trying to say. That's what I hear starting to come out of her mouth, right, Terry?
Yeah.
Yes, is that what you're trying to tell Dawn, Jennifer?
Yes.
Aha!
Very well spoken.
Dawn, Jennifer said you're just so ugly that you're so frustrated with the fact that you can't have anyone come into your world that's why you're being such a hater right now. Your response to that is?
I have a boyfriend. I've had a boyfriend for a very long time now. I don't need to prove to anybody by calling a radio station.
Yes. She has a boyfriend. She's fine, Terry. She has a boyfriend. He vibrates and has an on-off switch.
What's so funny is
they are very happy together.
She said, I don't need to call a radio station, but she's on the air.
Well, she was just fed up with hearing Jennifer.
I'm not calling the radio station to expose my sex life.
Maybe you're just, in a backwards kind of way, trying to, without actually coming out and saying it, asking Jennifer if you can come over and have her show you where your G-spot is. Even though you're not a man, you're pretty close to it, you feel like you could be helped by her. Is that what you're trying to ask?
No, thank you. She is not worth anything.
She's not worth anything.
You worth anything, too. But,
I'm so hurt by that, Jennifer.
Good comeback. She said, you're not worth anything, too, asshole. Something like that.
I have more confidence in myself, and I believe in myself, unlike you.
Oh, so you're saying...
Ooh, that's nice. Oh.
Yeah!
I agree.
All right, Jennifer's not the best at sticking up for herself with the combative type words, Terry.
Yeah.
Why Jose walks all over.
Yeah, that is why.
But Dawn, Jennifer did point out one thing very important here. You must have forgotten when you chewed her out, you called her the F word, that she has feelings, and you've hurt and damaged her feelings. Does that mean anything to you this morning?
Yes, I did hurt her feelings, and hopefully she'll wake up to the fact that...
All right, now, Jennifer, you can't use the F word either. I would like to be able to air this argument, especially when it gets good like this. But every time it gets good, someone uses the F word. This time it was Jennifer. I didn't think Jennifer had the F word in her.
She used the F word and then some Filipino language word, I think. She called her something.
You effing lumpia.
Sounds pretty good.
They are.
Jennifer.
Yes.
If you're going to scream and try to get even like that, please try to keep it clean so we can enjoy it. Everyone, not just us. But I really enjoyed it.
Look, Jennifer is just seeking attention, and I'm sure a good portion of your listeners are wondering why the heck she is so crazy to call and expose her.
Hello, I have a lot of guys after me because they want something that I can't. You know what? You're not done.
She was on a roll again.
That's actually a Filipino word that we're not familiar with.
Okay.
It's 2-1.
Yeah, it's 2 F words to 1 now. Jennifer's in the lead all of a sudden.
Wow.
Jennifer gets mad,
That's
though.
what I want to do is something, okay, with my boyfriend.
He-Man.
Yes.
This girl is so hot, and all these men are after her. How come she's having such a problem getting a threesome?
Well, I did see a picture of Jennifer, as I told you, and maybe it's the only reason I let her come on day after day, because she looks pretty damn good, believe it or not. Maybe it doesn't translate over the radio, but she looks good.
Okay, she looks good. Then why the heck does she need to wait around for a man who doesn't love her?
Because
you love me. What are you saying about that? You really, really love me. What are you talking about?
Sounds like
You
Dawn
know
wants
what?
in.
You've called the radio station about 3 times already, and every time I've heard you
3 times.
on the radio,
She's been on every day for the past 3 weeks.
That's the 3 times? I didn't call it 3 times. I only go like Halloween.
Like 20.
Jennifer, this is one you don't want to fight. You've been on more than 3 times, but whatever. Anyway, she's on hold from the beginning of the show to the end of every show, and some days we don't even put her on. But she's there every day, and she's very loyal, and she's... How old are you, Jennifer?
I'm 35.
35. And she's got long, luxurious black hair, Terry.
Right. And how old is Jose?
He's got that little...
33.
Got that little Filipino look.
Right. So he was telling you that he loved you last night when you guys were embraced in your lovemaking.
He was telling her that she is, in fact, his girlfriend.
Good.
Yes,
Yeah,
and he said that right up to the moment where he nutted.
Right.
yes,
And then he got the hell out of there.
Yeah.
she was his girlfriend before that he broke up with her.
Why does this get you so riled up, Dawn? It sounds like maybe you want in here. Maybe there's something that you feel that you want to join in on, whether it's with...
You know, if I ever wanted to, Jennifer would not be the one. I have enough confidence in myself to pick a better quality person.
You go out of your way. You go out of your way time and time again to point out how much confidence you have in yourself. So if you have so much confidence in yourself, why do you have to knock Jennifer, who obviously may have an issue or two with her confidence?
Because she makes women look bad.
You're not helping her. Are you trying to help her? Are you trying to salvage the good name of women? No woman listening is saying, well, Jennifer's bringing down the whole gender that is woman. It's not that serious. Why are you taking it so seriously? What's your obsession with Jennifer, Dawn?
Right. How does it really affect
Jennifer
you?
is taking it seriously. This is the
No,
point.
you're the only one taking it seriously. And I want to know
You're
why.
taking it seriously. That's what you say to me.
Jennifer is definitely taking it seriously.
Jennifer may be taking it seriously. I don't know what...
But that's her life.
Yes,
That,
why
I
should-
mean,
My
why
life,
should Jennifer
I
take
wanted
care
to
of
do
herself?
my own life.
I can't believe I'm taking this seriously. That's what I
Well,
can't
but see, Dawn is trying to run Jennifer's life.
I just want to
and-
hear someone say the F word again.
I didn't say an F word.
Oh, jeez. You said the F word twice, Jennifer. You don't even acknowledge you said the F word?
No, I did not.
Do I have to roll back the tape?
No.
I told you, it's a Filipino word. Something else.
You're winning, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're up 2 F words to 1, Jennifer.
Hmm?
Well, F you, D-man.
All right.
Mm.
All right.
Whoa.
Anyway,
What
Dawn,
are you doing?
Dawn, do you want to say a final word here? I'll give you a final word. Go ahead.
Basically, all I'm saying is this guy isn't worth your time. If you're beautiful, then have a little more confidence in yourself and find somebody that deserves your love.
Well, maybe there's some language insecurities that Jennifer has, some cultural insecurities that she's trying to feel out, that she...
I have feelings about him already. He's still like me
And she's
too.
not with unbelievable access to all the men of the world that the lucky Dawn from Hayward has access to.
Right.
So have a little bit of a... oh, never mind. I don't know.
I'm surprised Dawn has any confidence, considering her voice sounds like a transsexual.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Jennifer, would you like to say a final thought to Dawn, who has stepped in here and tried to, I don't know what she's attempted to do, either knock you down, prop you up, a little of both?
He's knocking me down.
She's knocking you down and you don't like it, do you?
No.
So you want to say a final thought to her?
I don't know.
Okay.
See, she can't even come back. She has no confidence in herself to even come back.
Mm-hmm.
No comeback.
And you're like wowing us with your comebacks there, Dawn.
All right.
What's Dawn's MySpace?
I'm going to say goodbye to both of you now.
Okay.
All right.
Man.
And neither of you are ever allowed to call again.
Yeah.
Well, until tomorrow.
Right. Especially Jennifer.
Yeah, I like Jennifer.
She's great.
I don't know why.
She's trying to get feisty there. I mean, it is.
She brings nothing to the table.
No, she doesn't, but.
And I love her for it. And I'll have her on every day.
So there, Dawn.
Because there seems to be a pattern on this radio show. The less you bring to the table, Terry, the more likely you are to be on the air.
That's how we all got hired, really.
Pretty much the secret to our success.
Yeah. The T-Man.
When you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
Like I said earlier, I prefer pleasing than being pleased.
Yeah, whatever there, Chief. That reminds me, Terry, I got to play Men with Game calls at some point this week.
Yes.
So let me go over my list of what I got to do. Tomorrow I'm giving away 2 trips. You know that.
Right.
And you know the game that we're going to play. Oh, no, you don't. But you know we're going to play a game. You just don't know the details. I know the details.
Right.
And that's more than enough.
Okay.
To certainly make you feel as though it's going to be an interesting morning tomorrow. Trust me on that. Oh, Pasty, by the way, did we get all the couples we need?
We are good in that category, yeah. More than enough, actually.
More than enough. I said upwards of 8. I may want, you know what? I want 8 couples.
You want 8?
Yes. How many you got? You got enough
more
for
than
8?
That now.
All right, that's fine. Then I can feel confident there'll be 8 couples here tomorrow.
Of course.
Actually, if there's only 5, that's fine, too. Somewhere between 5 and 8, I visualize, Terry.
20, knowing him.
And 2 of these couples, Terry, are going to win these trips. As I said, at some point this week, I got to find time with Men with Game.
Like I said earlier, I prefer pleasing than being pleased.
Yeah, wait to get married there, son. See if that's still the reality.
Right.
I don't want neither. Back off.
Like I said earlier, I prefer pleasing than being pleased.
Well, then please don't call anymore. Should I remind you of where we left off with Men with Game, Terry? Should I play the last call that we played on these airwaves for Men with Game?
Yes.
So you have a little bookmark to remind you of where we left off?
Yes. I do.
Well, this was the call. Actually, now I remember. This is the call I couldn't even play. The last call that we played.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
All right, here was the call we couldn't even play. That's the last call that was played.
Hey, Valerie, it's Paul. I thought I'd give you a call. I got your email that you liked the last message I left you, so I thought I'd tell you what I was thinking about this morning. When I got into the shower, I was thinking about maybe you coming over to see me at the hotel when I'm up there in November. And I'll give you my room number, and you come by, and when you get to the room, I'm going to give you a good kiss with lots of tongue.
Oh, wow.
Your tongue and my tongue together, and then
Yeah, he knows the breakdown of the kissing.
then I sit you down and pour you a drink, and then while you're sitting there, I'm going to have to get ready because I got to take a shower, so I'm going to have to take my clothes off.
That's right, because he just pooped his pants. Oh,
that's right.
You don't mind if I do that in front of you, I don't
He's
suppose.
not used to seeing beautiful women come to his hotel room, Terry. He got all ahead of himself there.
Oh, you're actually here? Oh, I'll be right back.
Terry, is this whetting your appetite for later this week when we play Men with Game?
Absolutely
So I should
it
continue
is.
on?
Yes.
There's only so much of this call I can play. I mean, this
fine.
call actually goes on for about 7 or 8 minutes.
Right.
I'm going to give you about a minute of it.
Okay.
You don't mind if I do that in front of you, I don't suppose, so I take that off and you get a chance to get a good look at my which is kind of pleased to see you're there in the room.
The babe was just covering up the word Bible, Terry.
Right.
He's a very religious guy there in the hotel room, like most people tend to be.
And I'm going to go into the shower.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to invite you to join me. We'll go into the shower, rub some soap and hot water on each other, and
It
then
sounds like all he's rubbing right now.
Jeez.
I'm going to go in the shower.
I'm going to invite you to join me. We'll go into the shower,
Yeah.
rub some soap and hot water on each other, and then I want you to get down on your knees in front of me.
Well, this doesn't sound like the typical shower, Terry.
No, it doesn't.
This is not the way I was taught to bathe.
No.
Right, right.
Rub some soap and hot water on each other, and then I want you to get down on your knees in front of me.
Yeah.
Rub my good with the soapy water.
The Bible still?
Oh, the rubber ducky.
Oh, I see. Yeah, clean them up.
He's the one.
Rub my good
All right,
with the
there
soapy
you go.
water.
Okay.
Look at me in the eye. Take my big into your and start to my while the water is
Oh,
spraying
you were
down.
laughing so hard, no one could even hear what was under the babes. Not that anyone could really tell.
Come on, really?
Only Paul and I know, because I'm the one who put the beeps in there.
Oh, I thought you shut up.
Sounds like a good first date.
I couldn't
yeah.
You couldn't leave the man hanging.
That's right. That's like what I hear. He's hanging.
Yeah. He likes women to look him in the eye when they're down on their knees like that, Terry.
Yeah.
Men apparently appreciate that feeling of power.
Really?
I guess so, Terry, yes.
You're not one?
Oh, I am one.
Okay.
But I didn't know all men feel that way. But, no, actually, now I think about it, I don't care where you look.
Take my big into your and start to my by the water is spraying down on the both of us.
Yes.
Playing with my you can all over my ass. You can even stick your finger up because it'll be nice and wet and soapy.
All right, Chief.
You can do that. I'd like that.
I bet you would.
And then after you do that, baby.
Oh, baby. Let's break it out, baby, now.
I'm in love.
After you do that, baby.
And then after you do that, baby, I'm going to have you stand up, and I'm going to turn you around and put your arms up against the wall.
All right, that's enough of that.
That's usually when I slip.
Trust me. Yeah, he's going to arrest her for sodomy. That's what he was going to get at there, Terry.
Oh,
so you didn't miss much.
Wow.
Get one of those rubber suction cup mats so I don't slip. Is that possible? Put that down first. It's kind of heavy. Those are hot.
Nothing more hot and romantic than crashing through a glass door, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's where we left off, apparently, Terry.
Oh, gosh. Can't wait to hear more.
That is where Men with Game concluded last time around.
Right.
Which pretty much reminds me that there's no place to go from there.
Well, I don't know.
After we've heard from Paul, Terry, I don't know what more we can hear.
Is there a woman that calls him back out there?
You mean as far as from our end?
Like if that was a real message, a message for like a real woman.
Well, he did.
Right.
That's the point of this. That's why it's so interesting and such unbelievable. It's such an unbelievable study, Men with Game is, Terry, because it makes you remember that these men are leaving messages for a woman that they think truly is out there and they do have a shot with.
Right. Right.
So on that premise, does this guy who leaves this message for a person he doesn't even know, like Valerie, does he get a call back from other women that really do exist that he leaves this message for? Yes or no?
No.
No?
Come
Not
on.
one woman thinks that sounds great?
No, it sounds a little creepy.
You got the soap, you got the water. You got
He's willing to clean your underarms.
Oh, yeah.
We should call him back. Throw him a bone.
Yeah, but he wants you to clean other things.
That's his department statement.
That's what's under the beef?
Jeez. No, definitely no call back.
I don't think you know what you're talking about, Terry. I don't think. That's why I'm forced into the position of speaking for all women, Terry, because I don't think you're a great representative.
Oh, wow.
But you feel like you are.
Do.
Echoing the sentiments and thoughts of all ladies out there if they were to get a message like that?
Yes.
All right, if you say so.
The T-Man Show.
Why can't I just have a normal boyfriend? Why? Just a regular boyfriend who doesn't go nuts on me.
Everybody wants that, dear. It doesn't exist.
Breaking engagement news for Grey's Anatomy's Ellen Pompeo. Us Weekly is reporting she just got a 3.5-carat diamond designed by Takori from her boyfriend of 3 years, Chris Ivory.
Right.
And we've got the first shot of Ellen today.
Sure.
Check out the sparkler.
Check out the tickler, Terry. Do you see that there? It's nice, huh?
Very nice.
French tickler.
Yeah. My favorites.
Can't believe they're showing that on TV, but that's fine. That's nice.
Still buy
Terry,
those at vending machines,
I have time for your best 2 remaining stories.
Whoa.
And then, seeing we're in the final hour of this here program, I'm going to go to the phones the rest of the way home, Terry.
Oh.
And somewhere along the way, well, I don't want to say it. Who's squeaking their chair?
If I move it all, it squeaks. I don't know what I'm
Driving me
supposed to do. What am I supposed to
crazy.
do?
Somewhere before the end of the show, Terry, I got to give away a something that I don't even want to say right now because then all the callers are going to call for that, and I want to take calls on whatever is on people's minds this morning. But
all right.
Before the end of the show, I'm going to give away a Zune, Terry. The Zune goes on sale today.
Woohoo!
All right? I was playing with mine. They gave me one. I was playing with it last night. Looks pretty cool.
Good deal.
I didn't really get it up and running, but, I didn't get all my music that I want on it, obviously, in one night. But I turned it on. I saw the color screen. This is like a $250, $270 item.
Very nice.
We're giving away free
Woo!
to you, but not now. Now, what do you have, Terry? What do you got there?
Well, T-Man, people are starting to wonder if this new fashion trend is coloring, I don't even know how to say this, but your private area hair.
I'm sorry, I'm completely lost.
I said there's a new little fashion. No, there's a new little fashion trend.
You said people are wondering. What are they wondering about?
They're wondering if this is going to be a successful little fashion trend.
It's going to take hold.
Yes, and it has to do with your hair down there.
The new trend coming around the bend is going to be coloring your private area.
Right.
And why do you say that's the case? I don't see any signs of a new trend hitting the scene of people coloring their pubes. Is that what you're trying to say, Terry?
Yes.
Am I getting you right?
You are.
What do you have as evidence that this is
there is
something to watch out for?
Yeah, there is a new product called Betty Beauty.
Huh? Betty Boop?
No, Betty Beauty.
Yes.
Pubic hair dyeing kits.
Oh, that's nice. This is wonderful. That's what I need. I needed to be at the gym working out next to the 80-year-old man with black hairs coming out of his shorts. His jet black hairs from the old wiener there sticking out, and he's trying to do that last set. Is that what I need, Terry?
I guess so. It's billed, like I said earlier, as color for the hair down there. Apparently, it's been advertising in all the major magazines such as Vogue, W, and.
Well, now I know what to get Eric Flowers for Christmas, Terry.
Oh yeah.
Kind of an interesting thing. It's actually it's a new line of hair coloring, and it's safer. It's safe for that area, and because it is kind of a sensitive area.
So this is for two particular types of people: those with gray pubic hair and those who have a fire crotch.
Okay.
Because that is just nasty and unnecessary.
Well,
I sprayed a little sun in down there one time when I was tanning.
So there is obviously a big market for this new fashion trend that you say we all need to be watching out for.
Yeah.
If you're not coloring down there, you're not up with the times.
It's only $20, they say here, for a box.
I'll give you $20.
Like I said, a gentle. It's got no drip formulation and specialty application tools.
I want to make sure it has a no drip formulation, because that'd be the only thing down there that has a no drip formulation. Anyway.
That's interesting, though.
Yes. 1-866-663 T-Man is the number to call. That's toll free, as always, as usual. Steven, you going to color your hair down there?
I'm just going to highlight the tips.
Pull it through a little helmet.
That's nice. Let me take a call, then I'll get to one more story. Tulio is waiting the longest here. Let's go to Tulio in Sunnyvale. What's up, Tulio?
Hey, what's up to you, man?
How are you, sir?
I'm good. It's a great pleasure to be talking to you. I'm from Brazil. That's the first time I'm on the radio ever in my life, so I'm really happy.
That makes two of us, Tulio. So, how could I help you on your first ever call on the radio, Tulio?
Well, the thing is, I brought my best friend from Brazil. I came here 4 years ago, and I brought my best friend.
Do I need to color his hair down there?
Maybe you do.
Go ahead, Tulio. I'm sorry.
It's all right. So I brought my best friend from Brazil. He started living with me in a small junior bedroom. And then a month later, he found his girlfriend.
Let me just say this. Stop for a second, Tulio. If he's faking this accent, it's the worst faking job ever. But if it's real, then it's cool.
Okay.
Go ahead, Tulio.
So he finds his girlfriend, and he asks me if she can live with us temporarily because she didn't have a place to go. And I said, okay, that's fine, but we're going to get a bigger apartment.
Oh, geez.
And at the time, they were planning on getting married in Hawaii next year.
Right.
So, and then I said, okay, that'll be fine. We'll work perfectly. We'll rent a bigger apartment. And after 1 year, you guys get married. You guys have time to save money.
Habit. It all sounds like it's working out. What's the problem?
No.
Well, the problem is,
he's going to make the most out of his first time on the radio, that's for sure.
After 4 months, she started fighting me, provoking, picking on little things. So
with who? With him or with you? With him.
With me.
With you.
With me.
You, the good friend. She's picking on stuff. She's got a little combative situation going on with Tulio, Terry.
Well, maybe.
There's only room for one close individual to that guy that she wants, and she doesn't want Tulio to be the best friend in the situation, Terry. There's jealousy between the girlfriend and the best friend. He's your best friend, right, Tulio?
My best friend since we were a child. He's also my
Terry,
nephew.
they came on the boat together. She's trying to knock him out of his world because she's got so much insecurity that this boyfriend of hers can't even have a best friend.
Well, maybe it's really not a jealousy thing. Maybe Tulio's a slob and she can't handle it.
What's up with women, Terry? That can't be the case.
Oh, really?
Tulio, does he sound like a slob to you? What's up with women that they can't have a boyfriend and not be secure and not allow him to have a close friend, especially one that he came over from a foreign land with, to hang around, Terry. She's trying to kick him out little by little.
No, listen to that. I let him borrow over $6,000 because he didn't have money to start here anything.
Wow, he got this dude on his feet. He got him off and running in this land of ours. And now what thanks does he get?
Yes, and he never had any reaction to defend me. He was a totally. What happened to the pacification of men? What's happening?
The pacification of men, exactly, Tulio. I'm glad you're learning something here in this country. Terry, he didn't stand up for his friend Tulio, the man who lent him money to get going in the good old U.S. of A., the man who helped him start a life here in this country, the man who came over from faraway lands.
Right.
They came as partners in crime, Terry. Now, all of a sudden, he meets a little bit of vagina, and he starts throwing his friend overboard. At the first sign of any kind of success here, he's tossing Tulio to the scrap heap.
What exactly is she nitpicking at you about?
Well, he stopped talking to me because she decided to break the contract after 6 months and break the lease. So that caused a huge fight. He never stood up for me or anything. So what happened was I got kicked out of the house. He no longer talked to me. At the time, I was willing to give them some furniture. He told me to shove everything up and never talked to me.
Yeah, so did you do that? Did you shove everything up your butt or what?
Oh, I did. I took everything with me.
Right.
I didn't leave anything for him.
And now, if I could have you have one wish granted to you as it pertains to this subject, what would you like? If I could wave that T-Man magic wand and grant a request that you're looking for, what would it be there, Tulio?
Well, the question is, should I try to get back my relationship with my best friend?
Oh, jeez.
Or
he misses his relationship with his best friend, Terry.
Sure,
he's not taking any action to get back, talk to me. She tries to talk to me because we work at the same place eventually.
Right.
She comes to me, say hi, and I feel like punching her.
Terry.
Wow. Tulio.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He can get away with that in South America.
I was just upset. I'm sorry. I would never do that.
Right. Terry,
yes.
Should he, after all that's been done to him, after all the slaps in the face that he has had to put up with, should he reach his hand and extend a little bit of a peace olive branch offering after it should be their gesture that they are looking to be made here? I mean, he shouldn't have to go to them, and yet he's willing to, Terry.
Then he should. And actually,
absolutely not.
Yes,
Let
he
them
should.
come crawling to you.
It's not a them situation. It's just between him and his best friend is what it should boil down to. And yes, he should make all ways of trying to make things better, because then if it doesn't work out, then he knows.
Let him have
tried. His
now that he's in this
there.
country, let him have a little bit of American dignity. The man has been slapped in the face. He should have to make overtures to them to try to make good on something that he didn't cause as far as the problems in the first place. Let this guy go a few more months with this girl. She'll screw him over sooner or later, Terry, and then he'll go looking for his best friend, his safety blanket that he left somewhere on a scrap heap somewhere. He's going to go looking for it, and he will see if Tulio has the graciousness in him to accept him back. That'll be your decision to make at that time, Tulio.
Yeah.
But this man is headed for a brick wall.
Wow.
And man, listen to that. I asked her what was the problem, with me, what she had so bad against me, and she said, no, the only thing is
Tulio.
I can't stand the fact that I have a third person in the house. I'm going to be living by myself with my man.
Tulio, let me ask you a question. She's in the house, and your friend, let's say there's another moment, let's say later this week, where you three are in the house for some reason yet again. He goes out to pick up the Chinese food, and she starts making moves on you. Do you slam her against the wall and bring her the ruckus like she's never been brought in a Brazilian way ever before? Do you give her a good old Brazilian wax, or what do you do in that situation? Be honest with me, Tulio.
I don't think I would do anything against any of them.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
I honestly don't want to do anything against her. I just want him and her to realize, that's
I don't know if you got the question.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Tulio.
I'm not listening to you very well.
You're right. If you had the option behind your friend's back, would you have sex with this woman?
Oh, never. She's awful. Never.
She's
awful.
No. Before that, she used to smoke pot a lot. She used to be an alcoholic, and now she became a
what's her number?
vegetarian.
229
She doesn't
shot.
do anything like that.
So she's disgusting to you? You would never even consider having intercourse with her of any kind?
Oh, not at all.
Geez.
We were actually making fun of one of his friends who had sex with her before him. And we were in a conference call making fun of her situation down there because the guy was saying that was huge and was awful and ugly and hairy and stuff.
Oh, jeez. Well, you know.
Well, there's a new product.
Sometimes in the right light, that can be very attractive.
He's
Tulio.
disgusting.
Yes.
I actually cannot believe it. He's with her. He's a good-looking guy. He's 6'2".
Yes, and you miss him very much. He's a very tall, strapping man that you have a long history with, and you miss the good old days with your boyfriend. I understand, Tulio.
No, not only that. I'm a strict man. He's my nephew. He's my nephew, the son of my sister also.
Oh, he's your nephew. I thought he was a best friend that you knew.
Well, they are best friends.
He's almost my age.
You got a little quick American lesson that in this country we are out for ourselves a lot of times. And when opportunity strikes, if we have to step on someone close to us to get up a rung higher, a lot of times, unfortunately, we do just that.
Yes.
So I'm sorry you had to find out the hard way that this is the way it happens sometimes. But a lesson learned.
I know.
Yes, and I know it hurts. I know you miss your nephew boyfriend.
Well, my nephew, he's almost my age. I'm 29 and he's 27.
Yeah, I got it, Tulio. You're very lonely now. You miss your best friend, you miss your nephew, you miss your boyfriend, and
he's the only one I have here, the only relative I have in U.S.
Yes, and I'm not completely convinced that he won't come groveling back to you at some point, and at that time you can do as you see fit. But until then, do not, after all that's been done to you, extend yourself to them to only possibly be humiliated that much more, Terry.
Oh, well.
Wow.
Salvage whatever dignity you got left. All right, my friend?
All right.
For you will not fall under the spell that too many men have had stricken upon them, the pussification of men.
Oh, I would never fall that.
Never, Tulio!
Never.
Say it again! Say it loud! Never!
He's actually an exception for all the Brazilian men because he's a shame for all the Brazilian guys in the world.
But you are not, Tulio.
No, I'm not.
Never?
Definitely not. I would never let a woman command me like that. Never.
Okay. But your nephew, no problem.
That's family, though, you know.
I was told never trust a big bunt and a smile. BBD tried to warn you.
Dude came over from Brazil.
He did.
His nephew meets an American girl.
Damn American
and
girls.
is being just bitched around, Terry, by this woman. Tulio has to sit there and watch him being owned by this woman. And I'm sure he loves every minute of it. Anyway, 1-866-663-T-MAN. And Tom in Tacoma, you're up. What's up, bud? Tom, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up?
Is this T-Man?
Yes.
Yeah, I had actually called about the whole Jennifer and Dawn situation a little earlier.
Yes.
Yeah, and, you know, Dawn has got to be threatened, you know, and she was speaking for all women with, you know, Jennifer being foreign and sleazy and her needing confidence. And
yeah.
For all men, I need to tell her just to shut up.
Okay.
Jeez.
Lynn in Duval, hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I was calling to talk about my cheating husband who's had he's come clean with 5 affairs since we've been together.
And if he comes clean with one more, you're out of there. You're gonna get pissed.
No,
You're leaving.
I'm looking for some type of payback.
Uh-huh. What kind of payback were you interested in there, Dawn?
That's why I was calling you.
Uh-huh. You want to have 5 men so you can level the playing field by this weekend? Is that right? You have 5 men. You have 5 strangers coming to you. Is that what you're thinking?
No.
How about
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know what Terry's going to say before she even opens her mouth. Why don't you take the high road?
Right.
And, I don't know what the rest of it would be. Oh, and leave?
Just leave.
Oh, leave. Where's she going to go, Terry? Where's she gonna go?
What's the whole point of the revenge? I mean, it's
Lynn, do you
ridiculous.
have any place to go if you were to pack up and leave? Where are you gonna go?
You
Brazil?
want to stay married to him?
No.
Well, then.
She wants to get even before she leaves. Before she takes the high road, she wants to screw 5 guys behind his back.
What's the point of it? It just gets stupid and ugly.
All right, so you want me to take the first 5 callers? Is that why you're calling, to even the score right now, Lynn? Is that what you're getting at?
Yes.
First 5 callers to have sex with Lynn. 1-866-663-T-MAN. She barks at the moon and craps on the floor, but she has body heat and walks erect, and she wants to have sex with 5 strange men in her home while her husband is on the way home from work, if he works.
Well, one of the women he cheated on me with said that we were going through a divorce, and the reason why we were going through a divorce because he caught me in bed with one of his cousins.
But you're not going through a divorce, and he doesn't even have any living cousins. Is that right?
He has a cousin, but he's flamboyantly gay.
Flamboyantly gay.
And yet you would still have sex if the opportunity called for it. But anyway,
it's between that or Lorena Bobbitt has been my thought lately.
Okay, so your options are been whittled down to 2 as you see it: either cut off his pecker, or have sex with 5 strange men that we're lining up right now on the phone lines. Is that right? And where is this sex going to transpire? In your home? Are you offering your home? Are you offering Are you offering a place to have this happen, or what?
The Safeway
parking lot was there.
Okay, well, let's go to the phones and see what's out there.
You know, videotape it and send it to him? What?
You're on the air. Lynn in Duval is looking to get even. Anyone there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is her husband?
I'm just taking the calls as they come in, Terry. This phone call wasn't even screened. I just saw it ringing, so I punched it up. Go ahead. What's your name?
I appreciate it. Yeah, I got no problem cleaning up after Lynn. If you do me the favor by giving me one of those little iPod doodads so I can have something to do while I'm doing her, that'd be great.
Okay, well, it's not an iPod doodad. It's a Zune, but they're going after iPod, and I have to give this man a Zune to have sex with Lynn.
This is not a negotiation here.
This must not make Lynn feel too good about herself.
Well,
Tim, if you give me a Zune, maybe I'll do it and clean up after. What was he even saying?
I have no idea. But the whole thing, really, Lynn, you do have to take the higher road.
Why, Lynn, did your husband have no choice but to cheat on you with 5 other women that you know about? What did you do?
I didn't do anything that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
His reason was
it's that kind of philosophy, Terry, that'll have him continuing to cheat until she figures out where she's gone wrong. You're on the air. Hello. You want to have sex with Lynn or not?
Hey, yeah, what's happening, man?
Do I have to pay you off to have sex with Lynn, or do you want to have it on your own free will?
Oh, I'm going on my own free will, man. I already said I'm payback.
Who's this?
This is James calling from Port Orchard.
Uh-huh. It's the same guy I just had on? Is I punch up the same line?
What's that?
No.
Okay, different guy.
Different guy.
All right, and when are you available, sir?
Hey, anytime, man.
She wants to do it today.
Wow.
Are you available, James? You're available today?
That's it. Let's go.
Okay, what time is a good time for you today?
This afternoon.
What time this afternoon?
Shoot, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock this afternoon / this evening, Lynn. Does that work for you?
I'm off at 4.
You're off at 4.
Oh, perfect.
Then you'll be off again at 5.
Yeah, probably not.
And
I don't think so.
Where do you two want to meet for your sex? Lynn, what's good for you? Where do you want to meet? You want him to come to your house?
Right in the middle.
Yeah, we can meet in the middle.
Lynn, where do you want to meet? Do you want him to come to your spot or what?
Well, my husband should be home around 9 this evening.
All right, so what's your name? James?
My house.
James, are you willing to take your chances at his place? At her husband?
My house.
You want her to come to your house?
That's it.
Lynn, are you willing to go to this strange man's house?
But how does that, I mean, doesn't she want to get back at him by, having him, the husband, walk in and seeing her being done?
No, I don't think so.
Somebody could get killed, Terry.
Oh.
We'd rather her go to James's place where only she could be killed.
She just wants to
No, that's cool. I'll bring a strap. No.
Oh, jeez.
How tall are you, James?
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez. She's serious about this.
She is.
I didn't think she was that serious about this. I thought this would start scaring her, Terry.
No, she's like getting measurements.
Let's see if you meet my height
My
requirement,
husband,
Jim.
he's only 5'9".
Oh, that's all right.
You can take him down.
What kind of guys you like, Lynn?
Lynn,
Yeah.
do you want James to come to your house and have sex with you in your bed or what?
I am so thinking about that.
All right, well, you have 2 seconds to figure it out.
1, 2.
James is cracking himself up. James is very good at entertaining himself, Lynn, so if the sex isn't really that good, he'll still be a happy guy.
That's right.
Lynn,
I'm not worried about that.
Do you want this man to come to your home later today or not? He's got 5 o'clock open.
She said yes.
Yes. Okay, woo! James, hang on. I'm going to have Lynn give you directions off the air.
Sounds good.
Or actually, why don't you give us directions on the air?
Yeah, we'll all be there.
Yeah. Lynn, where do we go?
Hey, what's happening?
Lynn?
Lynn's gone.
Oh, Lynn hung up.
Lynn got scared.
Wow.
Weak.
Wow.
That's very weird.
Did she really? I thought we might scare her, and then I started to think, oh, you know what? We're not scaring her. She's in.
Yeah, she
This
was
lady
ready to
is
go.
down and ready to go. And then, ultimately, I was right with my first instinct.
Maybe she's on her way down here to show us.
James was just a little too funny man for her. Oh, James's friends are all suffering in the background there. Do you hear that? James, I'm sorry. There's no Lynn left on the line.
Oh, man, it's all good. It's all good.
Take care, sir.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Well, he was
ready to go.
Yeah, he was.
Women are frauds sometimes. Don't act like you want it.
Don't act like you want to get even, Lynn. Because we make things happen fast on this program, baby. You came to the wrong place. Or the right place, depending how you look at it. Do you think Lynn might have been overcome and shocked with how quickly her wish came true of getting even, Terry?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely she was.
Well, that would make her one thing and one thing only then. A fraud!
I just wanted a prank call him on the air.
Okay.
And that would make one thing and one thing only very clear here as it pertains to Lynn, Terry. Do you know what that is?
Oh, boy.
Oh, gosh, no. What?
She'll know what she wants!
Oh, is that it?
I'm handing her my version of the Zune, and she can't handle it.
Right.
James was a walking Zune, ready to jump on her and her home. She had home court advantage.
She did.
She ran. She ran scared.
Maybe just the thought of getting a guy is good enough for her, though.
And now Pasty's left screening calls from horny men.
Oh, jeez.
I can even hear him talking through the glass.
I live downtown.
Pass the message along to everybody. Thanks a lot for checking in, dude. All right, man.
There he is in action, Terry.
It's very manly. Dude, I'm not really into guys, so. I gotta say, dude,
When we get back, we'll give away a Zune.
T-Man.
He tried to pork me.
Throw your hands.
I think most men would agree, Terry. You die without chew. Gotta have your chew.
I gotta go buy one later.
Yeah.
I mean, if my wife's listening, I'm done. I don't do it anymore.
That's right.
No, you don't.
I don't know what all those empty bottles and cups are in the bathroom.
I don't know where that smell's coming from. Anyway.
No,
That's just my tongue in my mouth. Anyhow, let's see here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me clear the lines. Are you aware, Terry, that with Zune, you can share music and pictures from Zune to Zune wirelessly?
Wasn't aware, but now I am.
Well, I'm aware, and you know why?
Why?
It says it right there on the copy.
All right, then.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Zune is about a $250, $60, $70 product that everyone's going to be having come this Christmas season. Everyone wants to be Zune their friends. Whatever music you want to Zune, Terry, can be Zune through the Zune.
Oh, goody.
See you real soon.
Yes.
Zoom.
Jeez, we could go on.
Will Zune become as big a verb as Google? Doubtful, but people are Zuning right now. They just hit the shelves this morning, and people are already out there Zuning. Maybe not. I don't know what's going on. I've been in here and cooped up in the studio all morning. Anyway, let me clear the lines, and the first caller will get themselves a free Microsoft Zune.
Whoa.
At 1-866-663-T-Man, the lines have been cleared, and the first caller that I see calling in, that would be line 1 to you and me, Terry, is who? No response.
It's Ben.
It's who?
Ben.
Ben. Ben?
How does he say it again?
Sir?
This is Ben.
Turn your radio down, Bun.
I don't have my radio up.
Well, turn something
Bun
down.
wants a Zun.
Bun.
What's that in the background that I hear?
Nothing, I swear.
Oh, all right. You don't have to swear, dude.
Easy. We have to dump you if you do that.
Ben, what can you tell me about yourself, sir?
Let's see.
That's more than enough. Would you like a Zune, Ben? How old are you, Ben?
23.
Do you want a Zune?
You know I do.
Oh, goes without saying, Terry.
No, he does.
Goes without saying. You got a girlfriend, Ben? You got someone in your life? You're single? What's your deal?
I'm married.
You're a married 23-year-old. Why would you applaud a married 23-year-old, Terry? You're lucky it's late in the show. Anyway.
Mom, Dad, I'm happily married.
I didn't say you weren't, Ben. Take it easy. You're happily married right now. I believe that's possible. Anyway.
Anything's possible.
Ben, how long have you been married?
3 years.
3 years of marriage for Boone. Yes, and he needs a Zune badly.
Yeah.
Something to drown out his wife.
Oh, now.
Ben's even laughing. He knows I'm right. Anyhow, Ben?
Yes, sir.
Boone, whatever your name is, sir?
Yes, sir.
You've won yourself what is it? A Zune.
A Zune.
A Zen.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh, you don't have to thank us, Ben. You did it yourself. You were the first caller. Congratulations. Hang on the line. We're going to get you that Zune to you as quick as possible.
Thank you, sir.
The holidays start early for Boone.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh.
Wow, Are you in the military?
No, I was.
Okay, well, there you go. Ben, then you deserve this even more than I thought. Hang on the line, my friend. Hang on. You're a winner, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry.
All right.
Hey, Steve, talk to Boone.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Ben?
I'm not sure his name is Ben. It could be Boone.
Boone.
Oh, there he is, Terry.
What is he trying?
He's a happy winner every day.
I know.
Until further notice.
All right.
Somebody gets a Zune. Today it was Boone. Tomorrow, we don't know.
But we'll see you soon.
Yes.
The T-Man.